Yo, Jumbo, everyone. It's here. We're on Small Talk. We're with Dean the Dream and
What
Equan.
up?
Hey,
We are missing a couple of the key members, but the Bannermen have come to answer the call.
we are
And
officially in the dark
yeah.
timeline since Badfish is running the show.
Oh god, yeah, that's true. I'm wearing a pirate sweater and everything. We're in full takeover here. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But yeah, the this is gonna be a fun show. There's so much there was so much stuff. Mythic Legions unloaded the freaking clip
Oh
on
my
us.
god, yeah.
Oh my god. Like yeah, so there's a lot of crazy stuff. Let's see what other highlights we have here. We also have a couple of uh, some Mezco, a bit of SH Figuarts actually as well, a little bit of a dump there. Marvel Legends, there was only I think a small update and a bit of the Star Wars that we missed from the NYCC. We're gonna cover that and a very small update to the numbers on the Haslab, where that is standing for the Ghostbusters, and yeah, but yeah, of course it's small talk. And what are you most excited about, Dean? I know you saw some of that Mythic Legions news.
I There was so much Mythic Legion news. I kind of tuned it out because I was like, it's too much, and there's always so many characters, and like when their release schedule is always super confusing too. And so I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna like binge it all on small talk because I don't know what the hell's going on. So I guess what I'm most excited about is the Ghost that's coming out soon, and I
Well,
got
yeah,
that
we've
coming.
got a
Oh yeah.
yeah. Check your emails. We got an update about that, and there's yeah. I think they streamed for 3.5 4 hours or something, and I was gonna watch it. I haven't finished it, so if there's any amendments later on to the show about the Mythic Legions drops, I will make them next time we are on. If I made any mistakes, so forgive me ahead of time if I am incorrect about some of the information, but yeah, and Sean actually pulled together all the slides for that, so I didn't actually get the I don't know some of the names of even this stuff yet. So,
Yeah.
but
They
yeah,
unloaded the clip and then reloaded and
yeah,
unloaded some more. It was insane.
that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it's every couple of months in Mythic Legions they had the anniversary dude with the red armor and the dragon dude. I totally
Yeah.
forgot to. I don't even know if he's still available for
He's
pre-order.
still there.
Okay, so I might grab that, and then I grabbed the skeletons, this 4 pack of skeletons.
Hmm.
And so there was that. And then they had a bunch of the restock sale. Uh,
Yeah.
and then before that, they had another wave, and then the Cosmic Legions. And then they had today on Big Bad Toy Store, they had two of the exclusives from LegionsCon
Yeah.
on there as
I saw
well.
that.
Man,
Yep.
so and then all this other stuff coming in the new year that's going to be on pre-order. So yeah, it's kind of it feels like they just had a crazy year, or at least the last 6 months or something. But I guess I
Hmm.
pre-ordered the other wave or the more than 6 months ago now. So yeah, lots of
I'm
stuff.
yeah. I'm still waiting on the what's that wave with all the knights and the
Yeah.
horse? I'm still waiting on that wave. I feel like I pre-ordered that 2 years ago almost.
Really? See, I my first like dip it to was the cat with the cat face dude with the like assassin's kind of rogue armor as well. I think it's the same
Hmm.
armor as Duban.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah,
a
he's like a
cat head.
panther guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first one. I was like, I have to. And then him, and then there's like the blue. I think it's a blue like kind of mage chick, and I almost bought the mage
Oh,
wizard kind of
Therese.
dude. Yeah, but I got she was like
Yeah.
the 2.0 of this blue mage girl. So I got those two, and then
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of the in stock ones, and those are on the shelf already. So yeah, Mythic Legions is hot. Dean, you're in them too. You're customizing. Your
Yeah,
custom
I
Hmm.
looks
know, dude.
amazing as well, dude.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
character,
The customizing is really fun. Oh yeah, I have her right here.
Guinevere.
Yeah, Looks
Dude,
cool.
yeah, that sculpt, man, is so good with
Mm.
all the like, oh man, with all the
It's hard to
custom
see.
What's
soft
that
goods. Sorry.
custom shop that has all those soft goods again?
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
Oh man, it's a play on words. Shoot, what is it?
Well, either way, if you guys watch the
It's not-
show, Adine had multiple shout outs for that
Yeah, Zach
place.
was getting mad at me because I was talking so much.
No
Yeah,
kickbacks.
I don't remember.
All good.
The something
I'll say it again
seamstress.
once we
Wasn't
get
something seamstress or something?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
it was like a Mythic Legions theme. Seam Smith.
Seam Smith.
Ah,
But
yes,
it's
yes.
Myth.
Mhm.
MYTH.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fish. Yeah, the Seam Smith.
There we go. But yeah, so that's you might be looking for a few more pieces to add to your
Yeah, I
Legions.
really need. I think the last thing I really need for Guinevere is like decent shoulder pauldrons.
Okay.
Because the male ones are huge. They
Huge,
look
yeah.
stupid. And then the female ones are like too small. I need something in the middle. So I'm hoping like a Valiant Knight, which is like the new wave that's coming out with all the different knights. I think a
Yeah.
lot of them have those style.
Okay. And the goblins and dwarves have the same size as the males, right? They're
Yeah,
not any
it's
different.
it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I think Mythic Legions for me, I think they really need to like. They do not do a lot of female stuff.
They don't, yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
they're, which is crazy because there's a lot of female characters, but they're all basically the exact same, just like different color schemes.
Yeah, they're all
But
like
then
whiz.
for every one female, there's like 15 different male figures.
That's kind of like Marvel Legends, right? They do a lot of
Yeah.
that with they have the same female bodies over and over. Not that they
Yeah.
don't do that with the male bodies as well, but the female ones I think are extremely common to be redone, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm also looking for like, I need something like a
reused.
good bard body. There's no real like, everyone's a knight or like a sorcerer. There's no like in between kind of, I guess there's like archers, but they're really just knights with like cloth arms instead of armor arms. So it's like,
Okay, yeah.
there's definitely room for growth, which is good, right? You don't want them to blow their load. Sorry for,
Dude,
immediately, but
it's okay. No, there's so much as well too, like with what they so there's some cool stuff as you can tell coming for what we're going to talk about with that. And yeah, a couple interesting Star Wars things as well. There's one I might grab out of the Black Series then but sorry, my wife is messaging me. Have you ever watched the Twilight movies? LOL.
What?
I'm like, no, I haven't actually. I never have seen them.
I've only seen the first two. I heard they get pretty good, but I just never saw the interest in keep going to see them.
Literally never seen a minute of them. Maybe like a scene, like a part of a scene on YouTube, but
Right.
yeah.
Like a
Sounds
movie
like
scene.
you're gonna have to do a binge fest with the wife and then move on to 50 Shades of Grey.
Dude, I
'Cause
heard
that's-
that one's nuts.
Oh,
I haven't. Have you seen? Have you seen them all then, Riquan?
I've seen all of them. I had theater experiences for everything.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And actually, you know what?
interesting.
That part was fun. The movie sucked, but all the teenage role audience reactions was the fun part to
Yeah,
experience.
I was gonna say that must have been interesting because
Yeah.
like it was a phenomenon.
I never finished the Twilight stuff, and I've never seen any of the like Hunger Games, which I heard were really good.
Those are worth watching.
Oh,
I've
you
seen
gotta
all
watch
those.
that.
I've seen all those.
The ones I did end up watching eventually were the what was it called? It's basically like the Hunger Games. Shit, I forgot the name of the series.
Like
Yeah,
Maze
Allegiance
Runner
or something?
Or Allegiance, yeah.
Isn't it like is it have that girl as the main person?
Yeah,
It's got a weird name. It's like Defiance or
Yeah, something like that. It's like that.
Divergent. The
that-
Divergent
yeah.
series. I did watch those, and I didn't hate them, but they got crazy silly. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, you had such a good like bone structure for this movie, and then like the sequels were just like like bananas. It's like this is wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone always suggests the Hunger Games, the Maze Runner.
Maze Runner is pretty
Yeah,
fun.
it's pretty good.
I guess Twilight's not even like close to what those are, because those are like dystopian future movies. Twilight's just about teenage vampires.
Yeah, it's like more action as well. Like there's, man, I remember the first Hunger Games was pretty damn good. Like just, I haven't seen all of them in theaters, but I know I saw that one in theater, and it was definitely interesting. Like there's just a crazy concept, and yeah, there's you definitely see people dying. I mean, there's I forget how gory they are, but there's quite a bit of blood in some parts. I think as well. Like there's some graphic parts I forget, but there's people dying from poison gas and all kinds of stuff. It's freaking worth watching. I'm trying to think. There's another series. There's another one that's kind of similar to that I haven't seen.
They all came out around the same time too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, Maze Runner, and there's another one. I think the sequel to that, Scorch Trials or something. I don't know. Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
Do you guys have any new this week though? Let me see.
I was gonna take pictures,
but I don't know if this counts. This was actually last week, but I think have I talked about this?
Let's see what you got. No, but that's cool.
Yeah, this was on
How'd you
sale
get
on
that?
Amazon.
Nice.
Amazon Canada. It was on sale for like 40, down from 57 to 46, I think, $44. So I hopped on it. I hate buying Lego at full price. So Amazon sometimes puts it on sale here. And I don't get a lot of Lego. I have a couple of space sets, and I want a couple Christmas sets. I kind of want the Santa's mail. Was it the toy shop or mail? What is the one that just got released? Is it the mail room?
I have that bookmarked actually.
Yeah, I'll check it. We're gonna address the chat here as well. I see you guys all in there. Thank you for tuning in. Dean, did you have anything new? I'm trying to remember what you showed on the main show right now.
Yeah, since I've been on Small Talk, I have quite a bit. I got probably my personal figure of the year. 112 scale, the new Goku.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah. I can make it big here.
This is when he fights Frieza on Namek. This figure is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, the
It's so
updates are
good.
so nice when you were comparing it.
Love those little butterfly joints. It looks awesome.
Yeah,
The
he
pants.
get crazy, like
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
wild. Yeah, the pants, just all around really good. The paint, because it goes from I don't
The
know,
color scheme's nice.
yeah, like
much
orange
nicer.
to like almost yellow. It's really good. This figure is fucking sick. And then I finally got all my Final Fantasy VII figures in the Bring Arts.
It's getting so expensive, man.
Dude, I'm so glad I bowed out of those. I was but I didn't do it. I couldn't.
It's worth every penny, dude. The Barrett is so good, dude. He's huge.
It's crazy. Those feet, holy shit.
Barrett is such an awesome character. I love Barrett. The only thing I don't particularly like about them is they match up so well with the line art that it kind of sacrifices like good looking joints.
Oh yeah,
Which-
yeah.
Isn't like the end of the world, but it is just something to note. But yeah, I got all the ones that are currently out. So Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, and Aeris. Oh, and then I did also get my Sonic 3 movie figures. So there's Shadow.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. On
Oh,
the
not
shelf.
bad.
Crazy amount of articulation.
They're they're huge. Yeah, they're bigger. Like when I saw them in
And
person.
the Sonic.
And the eyes are they're like a
Yeah, it's
glass,
cool. It has
not
those,
glass,
like,
but plastic. Yeah.
3-dimensional eyes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the
I don't know if
Mario
you saw
figures have
got the
them.
Mario. Yeah, the Mario figures did the same thing.
They
Yeah,
went
it's
on
the same
sale and I
company.
didn't grab them. I kind of wish I did, but I'll eventually grab them.
They're still at Ollie's for like
They're everywhere.
$4, man.
Yeah, I
They're
need to
not.
get
We don't
Mario and
have
the
that
Legion.
here. They're still $25 here.
God
Oof.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Oh shit!
Oh, did you kick him?
Wrong button. I've removed from stage rather than removing solo. My bad.
Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna show the Shadow has the same eyes, but his eyes are cut off.
Oh,
Like
I
they
see
didn't
it.
finish
Yeah, they
printing
didn't
it.
finish printing.
Oh,
So it's like,
weird.
well, that just ruins the whole aesthetic of the
Yeah.
why you're doing
you-
it. It's weird.
If you have him looking, if you're looking down at him, if he's like on a lower
No,
shelf, though, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, you wouldn't really notice, but yeah, as soon
There
as
you
you tilt the
would,
head,
yeah.
whether left or right, it's like super apparent. But yeah, I got those, so they're really cool. But that's I
Yeah,
think that's about
congrats,
it on 12
yeah.
scale.
But especially on the FF7 stuff, man. It's so cool.
Dude, yeah, dude. I didn't have pictures. They're in my basement, but I know I have to unbox them. I don't know. Whatever's that came out this week, I probably got. I know I have all the bring arts up to Aerith. And I got those Play Arts Kai FF10 Titus and Yuna figures as well on
Oh,
Ami.
nice.
They're
I
like
didn't see
cheaper.
those.
They're still cheaper there than anywhere here. They
Yeah.
also knocked down the price. And again, FF10 was the first Final Fantasy I played, and then I
Really?
went backwards. Yeah,
How much
Nice.
were those ones?
they're like 120 a piece.
Okay.
Which is crazy because the original Final Fantasy X Play Arts Kai figures are stupid expensive.
Oh yeah,
That
They
game
were like
was so
$500
popular,
at
man.
one point.
Whoa.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that sounds
fucking
about
nuts.
right. Yeah, like I got rid of my Final Fantasy 8 ones, and I sold all of them for like around $400. They're really crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and I tried to go back to get my Final Fantasy 15 figures, but there's no chance. Those things skyrocket in price.
Yeah. Yeah, and it really sucks because that is, I mean, most Final Fantasies are an ensemble team, but that one's like exponentially so.
They're like
because-
brothers or something. Right?
Because like
Yeah,
yeah,
they go
like in Final
together.
Fantasy 7, you could swap out your party however you want, but in Final Fantasy 15, it's only them. You know,
Yeah.
that group of 4 guys. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and they haven't redone them again, so yeah.
It's gotta
they're
be
crazy
coming though,
expensive.
right?
Yeah, eventually, because the Final Fantasy 10 ones, they've done them several times, but the most
do,
recent one,
yeah.
they look so much better now compared to the old ones.
yeah.
They're
Play Arts
popular
Kai used to
ones.
be kind of dog shit,
Yeah.
which is crazy because they were not cheap even back then.
Hmm.
But-
Yeah.
They had canceled the line, and then when Final Fantasy Remake was coming out, they started it again, and it's so much better now.
They're popular ones. They seem to definitely double dip or like make it 2.0.
Yeah, they've made like 4 different versions of Cloud. It's
That's the
crazy.
only reason I have one, probably.
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah, the
gosh! Yeah.
first one, they did the first one before the game came out, like years before. Then when the game came out, they did another version. Then they're doing another one for Rebirth. And then
Yep.
there was another version with a different sword. It was like, Jesus, you guys are crazy.
They reissues and
including-
2.0s those.
Yeah, not including all the ones in the 2 packs, right? You have
Yeah.
the one with Jesse and him. and
Oh,
then- what was the
there's
other
him
one?
and the bike too.
Yeah, him
there's
and
like
the
a
bike.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
it's
Yeah,
insane.
definitely lots
Yeah.
of good stuff there. All right.
Still waiting on
let's-
Yuffie to come out. Jeez.
Oh
Takes-
my
I
god.
It's taking
know.
forever.
I skipped on the first Yuffie because I was
Good
like,
call. Good call.
they're gonna make
Yeah,
the other
hell
one.
no.
And sure
Yeah.
enough, yeah.
That one sucked. All right, let's check out the who's in the chat here, and we've got Toy Mafia as always, the #1 collector. He's on that Mythic Legions dragon. It looks phenomenal. He's in on it. Oh, he's getting it. Jumbo, welcome. Sean, I end up getting another baby. I think that was a reference to watching Twilight. And then, what is up with the Beyithirr? I'm gonna say it wrong. Anyone know when it's available? We're gonna find out. Rex, welcome as well. Syscale, Jumbo. We got to dive. We got to do some hell diving soon. And Equan in the chat and on the panel. I think that's everyone. Oh, CM Chuck, welcome. Welcome. Where's Fern? Who knows? The IRS wants to know. Let's see, Vintage Rebellion podcast is here. That looks pretty good. Oh, this was probably the talking to your FF7 figures.
Yeah.
And I believe that's everyone in the chat so far. Thank you for tuning in, and we will try to keep track of any questions, but I think if you see anything equal that I miss, or Dean, just let me know if there's anything in the chat that let's get into the news though, because we've got a pretty stacked show. I think we're going to have a lot of interesting stuff to go talk about here. Alrighty. As you can see, the star of the show is this beast, Reign of the Beast, and it's the Canadian takeover. The Toys R Us's are still strong. Chris might not be here, but I'm still leading this ship, if you can call it that. But and I need to do this. I need to nominate, because I've had such a crazy week. Had some personal things going on this weekend. Unfortunately, just kept me from really focusing on this. But make sure you get your oh, you need that poutine. Damn right you do. But yes, nominate for the Collecting Weekly Awards. We have until, what is it, November 28th to nominate? I think, Dean?
I think so.
It might be a little earlier, but I'm going to try and confirm that right now in the network chat. But let me see. Make sure you get those in. The CW yearly Collecting Weekly, awards. The yearly awards. Dean, we had the most votes last year. Least nominations, but the most votes. So Zach was kind of forced to do it. And I think the people would have made him. I would have been very disappointed if we didn't do the awards again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the votes. Or I love the award show. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've been kind of bugging Zach about it all year. I was like, "Are we doing it? We're going to do it, right?" He's like, "I don't know," but
it's definitely one of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
it's a little party, and you have a chance to win a $50 gift card for nominating and for voting when the votes are being tallied. But just nominations right now. So if you want something on there, if you say, "Hey, I want that figure on there," if you want this Beyithirr, that would be a great. This would be a great time to put in those nominations. All these Mythic Legions. We also have the Collecting Weekly 50K giveaway. This was this is old. This actually already happened.
Yeah.
This just happened.
Yeah, we just did it. Yeah.
This didn't get removed. Sorry, we had this in there from last time.
Yeah, Sam
Gist.
But yeah, we're gonna say
another
congrats to
one coming
Sam.
up.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have any details on that? I know what's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to do it at 75K, which honestly should not be that much further along. I think we're already past 55,000 subs.
Wow. And go ahead, sorry.
Oh, yeah, because we announced the 50K giveaway, and by the time we did the giveaway, we were already at 55. So 75K shouldn't be too long away, and it'll be another Hot Toys of the Iron Man variety. So keep an eye out for that.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, do you know?
Ooh,
let's go.
Sounds pricey. Wow.
I'm going to quit the network. I'll be back after 75K. But yeah. I still have to do this. We also have an updated code for... I still have to order Legolas, so...
Dude, you're going to be on the last batch, man.
Hey, that's fine with me. I want to be that last guy he's like, "Hey, you want to pay me last? That's fine. Just keep stashing away $50 every pay."
You know, I don't really know how the batch system works, but I feel like it really doesn't matter when you get your pre-order in, because I pre-ordered my Game Toys Cloud, the one with the motorcycle, the day it went up, and I was like one of the last people to get mine.
Whoa. Did you order from Kit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He usually does it by invoice number.
Yeah, I mean, unless that many people ordered ahead of me, but I mean, I
Mm,
literally like the second it went up, it was like 4 in the morning here. I ordered it, so I don't know.
I feel like
mhm.
it could vary from company to company. Within art, I do feel like it's pretty true so far, but the Aragorn, I feel like I ordered. I would have to check, but I don't think I waited too long, and I was pretty late in the. But again, that's fine with me. I'm fine to be the last guy who gets that notice that you got to pay. So
That's
this might
true.
be
It gives you
my
more time to pay, like come
yeah,
up with
and
the
just
money.
stash
Like,
away.
oh,
Yeah,
everyone's already getting their shit. Let me start saving.
that's when I really
Mhm.
start putting even more away. So, but this will be one of those ones that this might be my last one of my last in art pre-orders. I don't know, man. This it's getting crazy out there. There's freaking Haslabs. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll talk about that very quickly later. But Mezco, we're gonna go. This is going to be. I'm gonna be jumping around from screen to screen here, so apologies if I miss anything in the chats and stuff. But the Terrifier. I haven't seen this movie. Art the Clown Deluxe Edition, $115. Ships February to April 2025. This is it's covered in blood. Damien Leone's The Terrifier, Art the Clown. So this is terrifying. I can see why it's called The Terrifier.
You've never seen
Um,
any of these movies before?
no, I'm not a huge horror
Okay.
person. And those sunglasses, what is happening? I just don't like it.
Man. Dean, have you seen these? Seen
I
any of these
actually
movies?
have not.
This is like one of the most goriest, like low budget films. It's like a low budget film, but it's still gory. They go like the scenes are really long with the gore too. He just tortures his victims, and you just
Really?
see every graphic thing. It's insane. Like the work they put into to make those effects. It's all like practical too. It's insane. But what so on Halloween we were trick or treating, and I saw a couple of guys dress up like a Terrifier, and then I'd see like kids like recognize, oh, Terrifier. I'm like, I don't know if you kids should be watching this. This is like
Hell
really
no.
like this is like I feel like it's past rated R gore. It's insane.
And it's
Really?
kind of a clown too, so there's like that factor.
Is it though? I feel like he's more of a mime than a clown.
Yeah, he doesn't
That's a good
talk.
question.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't
do
talk.
clown
Oh
stuff.
God, look at that head.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's in the
Warning
movie.
to
Yeah,
any children. Decapitation features
there's a lot of
apparently.
that.
Sorry. Jesus. Don't get many kids I think watching this, but we won't stay too long on some of these parts then. Interchangeable hands with like weapons and all kinds of stuff. 3 heads or 3 portraits, I should say. A flamethrower. We've covered, I guess, some horror figures before, but nothing, I guess, that extreme with maybe
Three
before. But
portraits, including the decapitated one, or is that a fourth?
Yeah, it's
that's
there.
a
It's
4th.
there with LED
We'll get
light
it.
up
We'll get there. Yeah,
function.
with LED.
Holy
So
shit.
there's a flamethrower FX, a knife edge and hammer, a knife edge hammer. I've never seen that before. A hammer. So 2 types of hammers, that is, just to be clear. A butcher knife, a cleaver knife, and a saw. A cat of 9 tails, and a table leg weapon with all these knives, nails sticking out. Then we've got a light up function on this decapitated head with a garbage bag. Jesus Christ. Sunflowers, a horn, and a brain, like a horn for like a bike,
Yeah, that's his
and then
iconic
blood FX.
horn. Yeah,
Let's see. Rex Young has. Quinn. Sorry, I don't think I said shout out on the poutine. I said I know he wanted the poutine, but I don't think I said shout out Quinn is in the chat.
it's
But
in the Canadian Pyramid Food Group.
let's see. Mimes are a type of clown, but still a clown. But
Okay.
believe more mime than a regular clown. I would agree at this point. Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Uh,
Chuck?
Rex.
Hey,
What is
there he
up,
is.
Equine, Dean, Badfish?
What up,
Sorry
Chuck?
I'm
What
late,
up? What up?
gents.
You're all
Check the
good.
date.
Appreciate you guys
Welcome.
having me. Yeah,
Have you
what's
seen
up?
this movie? You must
Uh,
have. You're a real movie guy.
I actually barely saw part 1 and 2 this like last 2 months.
Oops,
Badfish,
wrong
and
way.
I was pretty blown away. my nephew kind of got into horror this year. He's 11, and we let him watch the Scream movies. And then he was like, I want to watch, Terrifier, Art the Clown. I didn't even know that was his name.
Jesus.
I was calling him Terrifier. And he was like, dude, that's Art the Clown. And then my my podcast partner, Double A, Adam, he said, have you seen him? He said, watch him first before you decide. I saw them and was like, no, you can't watch him.
Hell no. Yeah. He's like, what,
No
7?
way.
How old is he? 7 or 8 or something?
He's 11. He's 11.
Oh, never mind. I'm way off.
I let him watch
Still.
Invincible, but he asked about The Boys, and I was like, no, you can't do The Boys. I was
Hell
like,
no.
We're got one foot in, but we're not going all the way.
The Boys has so much content that is not safe. Yeah, like beyond like the gore, then all the
Yeah,
not safe for work, basically.
There's a lot of
absolutely.
penises.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Oh yeah, a little too much actually.
Yeah, I
let
haven't
him
even
see
seen
Predator.
the latest season.
Yeah, I let him see Predator, and that was okay. But there's still it's kind of tame actually in comparison. But
Yeah.
Oh, God. My son walked in on
Give me
the
30 seconds, boys. I just need
salad
to-
tossing scene. He's like, "Why are they kissing
Fuck
each
my
other?"
wife.
I'm like, "Oh my god!"
oh no.
No. I
Oh
just
my
ruined
god!
him.
All right, I'll
I
be right
just
back.
ruined him.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's even in The Boys that I'm like, is he gonna ask about this? And he kind of just doesn't say anything, and I'm like, okay. It must have been like when I was a kid and I watched certain things, and Predator, he's like, as big as a house, as big as a house. I was like, I don't get that joke. How you guys? You doing all right?
Oh yeah, we're doing good. At least
good,
I
good.
am. I don't want to speak for Equan. Equan, we do good.
Yeah, some Terrifier like stuff. We'll see.
There
Oof,
you go.
oof.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a severed head with like a Michael Myers figure before. Almost kind of very similar with like the eyes gouged out. Fuck,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
hard to say.
He-
This figure comes with something similar, so it's not
Yeah.
like the most egregious thing I've ever seen, but
I think it's great. Art's pretty great, and I think this is a lot of cool things that come with it. Mezco is these are the little ones, right? They're kind of little.
1/12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
112.
112. Yeah,
Yeah,
So
They do
6
the
inches,
soft goods.
basically.
I
people
like
call
that
them mini
scale.
hot toys.
Yeah. I love those.
honestly, I feel like if NECA does this, it'd be better.
Ooh,
Maybe not in
interesting.
terms of like accessories, but
cost.
not only cost, but like they're a little bit bigger in terms of scale, like 7-inch instead of 6-inch. But NECA does pretty decent soft goods. They
Yeah.
do pretty decent accessories. Their sculpts are always really good. I think
So-
that's the only. Go on.
No, just I was about to agree with you, Dean. Like I said, my nephew got into Scream, so he wanted the ghost faced NECA, and we got him that one. And I'm just impressed by it. Like I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is like a pretty great fig, like for what it is,
Yeah, I mean, I think it probably wouldn't have as many hands, and definitely not as many swap out portraits. But yeah, I guess it just depends on how much you like Terrifier. If you want like the ultimate version of Mezco, because Mezcos are good. I mean, I'm not trying to knock Mezco, but it's like for something that's pretty on par, I'd probably just go NECA.
Yeah.
Have they done a Terrifier yet? They have to have. He's got.
I don't think so.
fun.
I don't think so, but
think
they
so.
should have. This is in their wheelhouse.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
I
totally.
don't know if they have, but I'm not a NECA expert or horror expert by any means either. So
Yeah,
the
I follow-
accessories are good though, with like the blood spatter and like all the rust. And, like good work with that as usual. So
Yeah. And the art himself is only the bloody suit Badfish, or is there like
yeah, it's just
Just a bloody, yeah.
bunch
Okay,
of
but they-
portraits and hands, but yeah, no
They have
no change
done
on the
Art the
suit.
Clown.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
this is
have.
concepts.
Oh, okay.
What up, Rex? Again in the chat, brother. Welcome.
They have
I know you're
Yes,
you're
yes.
new
Thank you,
tonight.
Rex.
so-
Welcome, Rex.
Ba-bum. All right, let's
Like
see.
the
So
Believability too. That kind of helps sometimes to make it palpable.
So
Dude,
I'm like,
it's-
thank God this couldn't happen.
the light up features are just something else. But
That's great. I think that's great.
yeah, it's well done. Mezco, I think, I don't know how good the light up features look, but they always seem to add something like that. So, but I would imagine they're kind of a pain, just like Hot Toys. You got to put the batteries in; they only last so long. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here, guys. This is my first small talk. And,
Really, it's your first one? Oh, shit,
It's my
I don't
first
know.
one, yeah. And,
Welcome.
yeah, thank you. And I think because this is really the scale I kind of, work, collect. So for me, it's like, ooh, I'm here.
Well, hey, we're always we've been trying to mix it up with as many guests as we can. So
I
I want to
know.
have Eddie back on. I've been meaning to have him back on, but yeah, just things have been hectic lately. So sometimes we'll get the show together, and we've also usually had the full panel as well recently. So and
Yeah.
with big shows, so we can't, if we have a fourth person, it's like it will be a crazy one. So.
When I kind of got into mixing with you guys and the CW guys, I don't think I realized how much it was kind of more 1/6 scale. It feels like that. I don't know if that is true, but it just feels like it's a lot more 1/6 scale collectors. So, and I didn't even know what that meant for a while. Oh, I was like, I keep saying it wrong. What am I saying? And
It's
I
all
was like, I
good.
thought the 6 inches were the 1/6 scale, and Zach was like, no, that's the 1/12. And I was like, okay. Why is it backwards? But yeah, so I'm learning, you know what I mean? But it's cool. I love, I even watched you guys with my nephew, Badfish, because this is again
Hell
the
yeah.
scale that we collect. So.
Oh yeah. Well, if there's ever something you're interested in regards to like a particular release that you want to come and talk about, just let me know.
Totally, brother.
Absolutely. But yeah, Rex, you love 6 scale. We do too. Make sure you check out the Tuesday show as well. Let's get into some SH Figs. They dropped a bunch of Lord of the Rings. This Gollum's looking better than the Asmus.
Dude, for real.
Even with that that grin and eyes, but hey, like look at the little leaf. Was that the Lothlorien leaf? I forget. The leaf is
Yeah.
kind of cool. The sting looking good. Some soft goods. The
If I wanted a
portrait
Frodo,
though,
this would be the Frodo. You know what I mean?
I don't know about the portrait though. What do you guys think? This is May 2025, and pre-orders start November 18th. We don't have a price I think yet.
Yeah, I love SH Figuarts, but they have a huge issue when it comes to realistic people. They're like anime figures are always so good.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But they don't even do anime figures the best. I still think Max Factory Figma does animated figures better. But they really struggle with actor likeness in the figure art scale. We see it all the time with Marvel figures and Star Wars.
Yeah.
But for them to start doing this is very cool to see.
I think it's kind of providing something for an audience that likes this scale that's not out there yet. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. I mean, the only figures out there are super old. God, what brand is that? I don't even think they're around anymore.
Like Bandai or something like that?
No, it's God, does anybody remember in the chat who did the old figures?
You're talking about like the original, like when the
Diamond
movie got
Select
released,
and
right,
stuff?
Dean?
Yeah, the original ones.
No, man, those were like, I don't even know if it wasn't like Toy Biz or Hasbro or anything like that. It was
I think
like,
it is Toy Biz.
might have
Diamond
been
Select
Toy
or
Biz.
someone is redoing them right now as well.
Yeah, Diamond
right?
Select is doing that very slowly, I might add.
I had a whole pile, like I had like 7 different figures show up at the GameStop near me, and it was like the whole wave. It was like all of them. Toy Biz, Arrow El Maestro. Thank
It was
you.
Toy Biz.
Saying Toy
Hasbro
Biz.
bought
So is Jason
Biz.
Nelson. Jumbo, welcome to the chat. And hairy feet on this Hobbit. Yeah, we got some hairy feet.
Just the 1 foot looks like.
It's a little bit. Yeah, it's just a weird angle, but yeah. Doesn't Gollum have hairy feet too, or has he lost them by that point?
No, he's pretty
he's
bald.
shaved. He shaves.
Yeah.
He shaves his hairy feet.
Yeah.
I don't know if Gollum counts as a figure too. It looks like his left arm is the only one that articulates. Maybe
I
his
was
right
gonna
arm
say.
Yeah, it's definitely like a POA. But
Which is not a bad thing, because getting that pose with an articulated figure could be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is the
And it
best
looks
pose.
bad.
Like he's always crouching, so
Right. Yeah. Adding
That
a bunch
face,
of
though,
unnecessary
just-
articulation.
Ooh, he had them all, and the cave trolls were the best. Look at
Dude, the
that.
cave trolls still sell for crazy money.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this for Diamond Select, right?
What?
The new ones.
The cave trolls and stuff.
No, that was old.
Oh, that was
No,
all
he's
Toy
talking about the
Biz.
toy-
He's
toy
talking-
Oh,
he's
I
talking
see,
about
I see.
Toy Biz, yeah.
The Diamond Select ones that are coming out are okay, but a lot of the characters like Gandalf or the Ring Wraiths have like cloaks that are sculpted in a very specific pose,
Oh,
so
I
you
hate
can't
when they
really
do
do
that.
anything.
Yeah,
with them
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
so for SH Figuarts to come out with, I mean, that's the
Soft
whole
goods?
point of
Ooh, look at that. Actually, the
SH
sculpt stuff.
Figuarts is like the articulation. Like that's kind of like what
Okay,
they're selling.
here-
That's a better picture.
Here,
yeah.
not
Yeah.
good. Here,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that actually now. Sorry, I should have been scrolling through here.
I don't know so many SH figures that have cloth goods too.
Definitely no,
They've-
because
no
everything is-
It's a
articulation.
recent thing.
Yeah.
They started doing it with their Dragon Ball Z figures.
Yes, I like that.
And I
They
think
stuff
the
finally started
first
doing
one
that.
they did was Doctor Strange.
Oh, he
if
comes
I
with the
remember
ring
correctly.
hand.
I like that. Look at the
This
lighting
isn't
on
bad-
that
This
too.
isn't bad, man. This isn't.
Lit
And
from
I like the
underneath.
glitter on the lapel.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen worse Elijah Wood sculpts, but this
This angle's no good.
it definitely needs some.
Or not
improvement.
no good. It's not great on this angle. Sorry.
Sting
let's
looked good too.
see.
The sword.
The
looked
sword
good.
looks great.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get another shot here of the sword. Yeah, the sword looks good. The metallic paint on it and stuff. But yeah, the soft goods. When they started doing that more, it definitely impressed me more. And there's also another Gandalf now for Zach to buy. The chat's all reminiscing about the Toy Biz they had. Who has them? Jason Nelson still has some of his Hobbits and the Golem.
Dude, Jason, post some of those pics in the
See,
somewhere.
This isn't bad. The paint, as you can see here, it's kind of like that dot matrix or whatever they do,
Mhm.
which is
So, like, print it
from
on.
far away it's okay, but up close it doesn't sell as much. But I'm
So-
okay with this pose because this is how I would want to pose them, and like I
Right.
said, posing them an articulated figure with joint that would be it's just kind of difficult to get it to look good.
So Badfish, this golem comes with this Frodo,
It
right?
sounds like it.
Okay,
I'll
so
double
I
check
feel
my
like
notes
it
here.
being that it's in that static pose, it probably leaves room for them to make a golem, like an articulated golem.
Yeah, sorry. This is Frodo and Gollum. The next one we have, of course, is Aragorn on his own. I feel like the color of the cape might be a bit off. The under cape here, the plastic part.
I
But,
mean, Dean's right on the face again here too. Looks like a lot of forehead, and like his face is kind of like just condensed into that.
And Aragorn's hard to get, as we've seen. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's nailed Vigo.
the scream sculpt. This angle is not good either. But you're getting two sculpts. I wish we had a better look at this sculpt, but
I like the way the cloak looks and the weapons.
Yeah. I wonder is it
accessories.
wired? It might be wired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks wired. Yeah, you can see the stitching where the separates the wire from the cloak.
I was gonna say, and most SH figs, they're with the price range you would hope that they are.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to hear you say that though, Dean, that no one's got him right, because Vigo has really distinct chiseled features you think would be easy,
Yeah.
right? Like a lot of straight lines, high cheekbones, and like I just saw him in Crimson Tide. I don't know if you guys seen that movie with him and
It's a
Denzel.
bit better.
It's great.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't
that's
seen
a
it.
That's a good movie.
He's not very symmetrical. I've heard people say, so that's why it's kind of a
Hmm.
hard.
Oh,
Like, he's like got his nose is a little off to one side, and his one eye is like a little different than like not different, but you know what I mean. It's like I think his one eyebrow comes down lower or something. I forget. He's got a little like unique kind of features that are hard to capture. Hard to capture, I think.
What?
This or that.
yeah,
Yeah, Frodo's definitely too tall here. By the way.
Did they cause?
yeah, he is. Yeah, Did they
That's
cause
what
you?
he's saying. He's like, "Why are you so fucking tall?" Like, it's
Yeah,
That's more
that's
of like
true.
a
He's
Gimli.
definitely too tall
If
there.
Gimli was that tall, that would make sense. But Frodo should be much shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, this he comes with his sword, carries wired cloth. It says it wired cloak, and then of course, as we saw a little tease there, we also have. I don't like this sculpt. He's
That
too
doesn't
chubby.
look like him
Oh,
at
His
all.
cheeks
yeah.
are too chubby or something.
Mm,
I like the
very
body and
round
stuff though.
face.
This
Yeah.
is this is when he's at his the Hobbit face when it's a little chubbier.
Yeah, this this is I'm brain farting. Who is our favorite elf here?
Legolas.
Legolas. What?
Thank you. I'm just trying to read through the chat as well here. Legolas, let's see, what does he come it doesn't say specifically all the details for all these. It's so weird. It's like it comes displayed with Frodo alongside Gollum, along with Aragorn. So come check us out. So some of this is not necessary, obviously, but there's
Yeah,
no
it's
details
very
on,
early showings.
yeah, no details on what he comes with even. But interesting. Any more thoughts before? Sorry, we can talk more Lord of the Rings. There, we got a little tease on what's coming next.
Yeah, it's interesting because they start with Frodo, Aragorn, and Legolas, and it's very clearly the Fellowship because
And Gollum.
of the cloaks. But the license doesn't say Fellowship of the Ring; it just says Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't finish the Fellowship, right, with Boromir, Sam,
Oh,
Gimli,
right there.
At the bottom here, maybe.
Yeah, it says Fellowship.
Oh, does it? Okay, because the logo up on the right doesn't specify.
That is true. Yeah.
I was like, they could branch out, but I guess then I'll shut up. But you want to see the whole Fellowship, right? Like, this would be perfect for someone like me, where it's like, I really love Lord of the Rings and I want that in my collection, but in 6 scale, that's so many characters that it's unreasonable. But in 12 scale, where these are potentially as low as some Figuarts are as low as like $35. So for something like Frodo, I could see like 40, maybe $50. It's a lot more doable. You do the whole Fellowship.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point.
Now, Dean, like the other night we were kind of talking about, or the other night you guys were talking about on the Tuesday show, supporting something like this. So this is SH Figuarts' first go at Lord of the Rings. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
just announcing this.
Okay, so despite like some of maybe like the things we don't like, would we still want to buy these in order to kind of show love for them to continue to go into the other movies, or is it?
Yeah, I think I would. I think it's a safe bet. Figuarts is quality figures. Like even in the parts that they fall short on with like likeness, it's not super far off, and it makes up for in so much other stuff, like all the accessories and the build quality, the articulation,
The sculpt, like look at the sculpt on the boots here, the stitching. Yeah, it's good. Oh, and he's got his necklace. Yeah, it's pretty good looking. So I think this would be a fun line and could be interesting. Yeah, they definitely need to work on this, but the body otherwise, like, I think is pretty good.
Yeah, because if you compare these to the Diamond Select ones, like Diamond Select is like super budget friendly. It's what?
Yeah.
12 to $15 each, I think. The ones that don't have like the Build-A-Figure pieces, they're not expensive figures at all.
Yeah, limited articulation, all that.
Very limited. The sculpts, you're not even getting in the realm of likeness. Where like this Frodo is a little off, the Vigo's a little off.
Yeah.
Diamond Select, it's the only reason it's Frodo is because it says it on the box. You know what I
mean? Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of Diamond Select, really.
And, for a budget-friendly option, that's great, right? Like, there's budget-friendly options for all kinds of shit. Like, Bandai has a Dragon Ball line that's not the Figuarts line, and they're very cheap and affordable. And when you compare them to the Figuarts line, it's night and day. Like, oh, this is but, not everyone's a collector like we are, right? I want a Goku on the shelf. They'll go buy the $10 one, not the $70 one.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I think this hits that sweet spot.
True.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have a Figuarts figure yet, but I've been thinking about
I sold you
Wolverine
2.
symbol.
Oh,
Well,
those are for your nephew.
Yeah, those aren't mine. Those are his. I love his. I
Yeah.
love his, and I've been thinking about the Wolverine that's coming from the Deadpool Wolverine movie because that
Yeah.
might be my first one because I like that one. I just don't like that it doesn't have the uncovered arms,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have the unmasked head either. So, you know,
Yeah. So again, these are November 18th pre-order for both of them. One's May and June, and then the elf is not for pre-order yet. Legolas.
The elf, you don't even
The
call him by his
elf.
name.
The elf.
I've never heard that before.
Well, I mean,
Legolas.
You
this
racist towards
this
elves?
is the elf, right? I mean, I am a dark elf coming, so.
Dude, and
D&D.
this opens up a whole
This elf is the
plethora of
elf right
figures,
here with this
right?
face
Like,
sculpt.
I would
Yeah.
love
A ring wraith would look sick.
ring
Dude, they're
raids,
coming, right?
obviously
Probably
Gandalf,
Sam
no,
and
Yeah.
fucking Galadriel,
Dude, a
Sauron with
Sauron.
the
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be sick. I'd be tempted on that.
Thranduil, Legolas's father, is like my fucking ultimate figure. I want one
There's
so
tons
bad.
coming.
I love Thranduil enough to buy a 6-scale version of him. Unfortunately, they're so expensive now that it's like forget it. Hopefully they reissue it. But yeah, like this line, I want it to do well so we could get all those characters. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be supporting it when these go up.
Badfish, you said price point or you didn't say? I'm sorry.
They haven't given it yet.
Okay.
They haven't.
I would venture to say 30 to 60 bucks.
Really? Okay. See that's yeah, because I always see the DBZ ones in like our local grocery store, the HEBs, and the price point is fantastic. It's like, and they're amazing looking. So I think, but
yeah, those are like the budget bare minimum like entry grade
Dragon
ones.
Stars.
yeah. No.
They have etched Figuarts, but like it's like
Yeah,
$34, and it's like Goku with like some face plates and a couple hands.
Yeah.
It's like the the entry level ones. Like you see
don't
them at
like 'em,
Target and
Dean?
stuff.
Yeah, I've seen them at Target too.
I don't know if you're seeing Figuarts in an HEB. I've never seen that.
Yeah, Dean, I'll get you pictures. I've seen Piccolo in there several times and kind of thought about
Really?
it. Yeah,
You probably saw like Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Gohan, the superhero.
like the main
ones.
ones. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because especially with Figuarts and specifically Dragon Ball Z, they've done Goku so many times.
Oh my god!
They could do that. They could bring that price down.
Is this
I put the Vegeta toy inside the tortilla. So
There you go.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah. They could bring that price down for somebody who wants one. But for like the newer characters, like the Goku I just got, I don't know if you saw it.
I trust Jason.
Yeah,
Nelson.
you're not finding that one at a Target. The
Yeah,
Super
you're not
Saiyan-
gonna
yeah.
see it for no 35.
what about
bucks.
chop livery Quan Chi?
No, because that one is like $62. Like you're not gonna see those price ones at stores.
This one is entirely new sculpt. Like no part of this is reused on another figure.
Yeah.
In 6 years, maybe we'll see this drop down. But as of right now, yeah, it's normally $60 is where you see Figuarts.
All right.
But they do like
So yeah, they don't have prices for this either. Go ahead.
they do
Sam.
like Luffy figures, Naruto figures, and all the ones they've done before and like get use out of the sculpt, they bring that price down. So if they could get Frodo down, like because it's all new sculpt, if they could get that somewhere in the $40 price point, that'd be great. Because he's so small, I'm not paying $60 for Frodo.
They're doing a budget version of that Goku apparently. They just showcased it today.
Oh, okay,
go.
cool.
Thank you.
yeah.
Not always, Han.
Yeah, it's all the Daima stuff, like the $35.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, the itty bitty ones.
Yeah, itty bitty. There's an adult version too, and he's also 35, but he's like basic, not much with it.
Dude, not always Han joining via Twitch. That's pretty sweet. We don't always see
Yeah,
Twitch,
yeah.
Twitch people.
I was gonna say.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, Rex, HEB is the local South Texas grocery store, but they also have like barbecue pits and electronics and like,
Yeah, if you go to the HEB Plus stores.
yeah, it gets pretty wild. Yeah.
It's like a
I know
super
what you're
Target.
talking about. We have those
Yeah.
sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here, the Ben Kenobi from A New Hope, Star Wars A New Hope, June 2025, pre-orders November 18 again as well. It doesn't say. It says there's a wired cloak or posable cloak. Oh, that's a cool sculpt with the eyes
Well,
closed.
I think they did start doing soft goods with Star Wars
Oh.
stuff. Yeah, that looks cool.
This
that
is
does
slick.
I don't like that. Keep the cloak on. Cloak
Yeah,
on.
the only thing is like even that pose right there really shows the bottom half. That
This
needs
pose?
to be soft goods too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't look bad though, but I see what you're saying. I don't think we have a picture of like all the accessories that he comes with. Sorry, but it looks like he comes with the movement of the saber with like the swiping movement.
yeah, like
Mhm.
Hot
2
Wheels.
sculpts.
So, guys, let me
Sure,
ask you,
sculpts.
like in this scale, if you want the articulation, are you going to sacrifice some of the look?
I think. I mean, unfortunately, because even if you go Black Series, which is much cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
they do the same thing. They're not usually all soft goods. Black Series is a little better at doing soft goods, especially recently. But for me, Star Wars is also one of those things where there's so many characters that I'm gonna buy that sometimes Figuarts is a little insane. 'Cause
Okay.
with the Star Wars license, especially, they never lower prices.
No.
They're always expensive.
Yeah.
You know, as a Dragon Ball Z figure, like I said, $35 to $60 if it's not an exclusive. Star Wars minimum like $90.
This looks pretty slick to me. I mean, like
This looks
you know,
really good, but I think I would probably just end up getting a Black Series and calling it a day.
yeah.
That's the price point I know them as, because when you told me that price, because now we're getting Aragorn is 78 and the 2-pack of
Damn.
Gollum and Frodo are
Yeah.
67.
You're not seeing that at HEB.
No.
So
Where are you?
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen the prices for them yet. Where did you find those, Eddie?
67,
you,
not bad for 2.
yeah, so
Yeah, but they're both half
they're
figures.
smaller. So that is I remember, yeah, with Star Wars I was like, oh, these are kind of expensive for when I was just buying Black Series. So
Well, I guess the bigger the
16
license, the bigger the price, right? I mean,
exactly, yeah. So I always strayed away from them, and they weren't doing the soft goods back when I was really into Black Series, like buying every Black Series.
Yeah, I
But,
mean, it could be worse. Have you seen those Bleach SHF figures? Like the robes is sculpted into the figure, so when you articulate, the robe
Yeah.
articulates, and then it looks so ugly.
Oh man, yeah.
oh,
This
So-
I like the way the hands look on the lightsaber here. Like they actually
Yeah.
really like, because you don't always
Mhm.
get a
Oh,
good.
this is another thing with Black Series. Their Jedi's have trigger fingers,
Yeah,
so they don't have
exactly.
like
They
the
don't
hands
That's
actually
super
hold a
cool.
lightsaber.
grasp.
It's
That's
ridiculous.
exactly why I was thinking this looks really good, and the thumb is actually like going along the saber. Yeah, this I would not do, but and then the Vader. I believe they've done this. We've talked about this Vader previously.
Yeah, they've done Vader so
They've
many
done,
times.
yeah. So they're listing them on Tamashi's site. Thank you very much.
Oh,
And
nice.
1/6 shooter hype for the Lord of the Rings. Looks like he might be supporting it as well. Could be
Nice.
a popular line here. It
I
sounds
know
like.
he's a big Mythic Legions guy.
Oh, we're gonna be getting into it. So Harry Potter as well. This is Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort.
oh,
The Harry Potter looks pretty good with the windswept hair.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Like
this
the
looks
sculpt is
badass.
pretty
Yeah.
freaking good. He's in his Quidditch uniform, I believe.
yeah.
And Voldemort. Let me check which movie this is from. I think this is the later
Bro,
movies.
that looks so
This
good.
looks like 4 Goblet of Fire.
Yeah,
I should have the details here.
I think he's
Sorry,
in the Goblet of Fire uniform.
Yeah, that's
Harry
the
is.
Goblet of Fire, which is kind of one of the slicker Harry looks. I
Yep,
think.
Goblet of Fire. Thank you, boys. Yes, you knew.
Mhm.
Bro,
I haven't
this-
seen these movies in a little bit, but we usually watch them every couple of years, the whole batch of them.
I like the Voldemort with the outstretched hands.
Yeah, dude, that looks
Yeah.
so good.
Look at him toes. Shit.
All 5 toes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
honestly, this is badass.
This has me hyped for a potential ring raid.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
yeah. That's true. They're doing pretty good with the soft goods here.
Or a Death Eater. Death Eater too.
Sorry. I keep
Oh, yeah,
going
naturally.
past here.
Dude, if they could get the Voldemort with a like a fire effect from that he does in the 5th one in Order of Phoenix, when he kind of just like breathes out that fireball, like that's such a slick scene.
Oh, the fire effect? That'd be insane.
That would be that would really have me convinced.
Yeah. Now these they haven't even given the we might see some who knows what accessories you may see, because this is they're only on display. They I don't think they even said when the pre-order is going to be, from the details I have here. So
I feel like I always run into Harry Potter stuff at Barnes and Noble, and I feel like this is something, and they do carry SHF also, so I feel like this is something that could end up there in that high price point. But I feel like Harry Potter fans are rabid and will pick it up.
Eddie Arrow Maestro, El Maestro, I can touch you now.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Voldemort says to me,
I know.
I know it's not very.
It's those movies are great, man.
Yeah.
They're freaking so good. They're kind of like on the level of Lord of the Rings with how well they did with creating the sets, the world, like the character. They nailed the characters, like the casting, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, these we'll see what they come out as. We're gonna keep chugging along here and
Hey, now.
choo
Damn, they
choo.
did the train. Oh my
Look
God.
at the Back to the Future 3 train. I need to make some edits to the show later, so remind me. I'll need to turn off the slides in when we get later on here. But this thing is 40 years since the release of Back to the Future franchise, and the locomotion style time machine from the 3rd movie, November 15th. Or no, ignore that. The pre-order, I believe, is coming on the 18th. I don't have that confirmation, though. I don't have a price either. But the detail on this, have they done vehicles before? Like, is this... Do
Yeah,
they
they
do
do
a lot of
vehicles.
vehicles?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I'm not very well versed with them.
Normally,
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
like,
familiar with that either.
Look at the back
normally
here.
it's from like Japanese shows. Like I don't even know the name of the show, but it's like a car that like turns into a robot or something.
Okay.
But yeah, they or they do like the Power Rangers have like vehicles that turn
Zords and
into
stuff.
Zords, but they
Yeah.
do like the vehicle forms.
Okay, so yeah, maybe that's why I haven't seen it, because I'm not like into a lot of that stuff. So, but yeah, the detail, the paint, the sculpt. I wonder if there's lights possible. They look like this might light up with these.
Yeah, if the back
There.
lights up, because those back should like light up blue. If
I was
it
gonna
looks
say,
to me
yeah.
movie accurate. Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Ooh.
About
I
how
don't
big
have-
is this bad fish? Like this?
It doesn't say. We don't have a price. We don't have a size.
Like a shoebox or something.
Shogokens are usually pretty sizable.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we get more details on this, we'll try to follow up on this. So
Yeah, it'll most likely be mostly die-cast as well.
really.
Oh
ooh.
wow, that's nice thing. Yeah.
If I had to guess, it's gonna be pretty fucking expensive. This is not gonna be cheap.
And
Maybe-
heavy if it's die cast. Shit.
Yeah.
Eddie Arrow, El Maestro. Maybe if you are any of these on the Tamashi site.
I'm
maybe,
gonna
or-
look.
Yeah, if you can check that, Dean. Thank you. I'm going the wrong direction. Let's keep chugging along. Does anyone else have anything else to say? Equan, sorry. Did you have anything to say about the train here? Are you interested? I don't think it's iconic enough, the 3rd one, for me would be from, in my opinion, but Equan's not interested. All right, let's see.
He just gave it a
Stardust.
no. I think you're
Yeah,
on
he
mute,
shook his
Equan.
head.
Yeah, but it's on mute though.
He might have to. He might have to step away for a
He needed
second.
a moment. Okay.
So let's see. Who do we got here now? Stardust Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish that Sean was on. He might want to talk about this when he's on next time. He had, unfortunately, didn't realize that the show coincided with his kid's birthday.
It's not unfortunate, Badfish.
Well, it's he unfortunately can't be here. Is my point.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he didn't realize that the show coincided with his son's birthday. But yeah, this is really cool. Like the sculpt work, the like clear plastic here on the arms and chest, and this is man, this Stardust Dragon thing is. I forgot. I think look at that. I think the last one was
Neat.
$100-something, maybe 90 something. The last kind of dragon one they did, but man,
It looked detailed. I wanted to see it against like a flat background versus the graphic background because it's
yeah.
It almost doesn't even look. It looks like an AI generated image. It doesn't even look like.
It does look kind of like a render. This might say that it's a render down here.
Okay, I was like, that's crazy.
I can maybe translate it with my phone super quick here, but the interesting thing is the last one came with like a stand to hold the wings up. I'm curious if that's going to be the same thing going on. But because it really took away from the like the look of the dragon. Like it was kind of disappointing because the figure looked so cool, but then you had this huge stand that you kind of had to put in there to make it even like to display. So we'll see. No price on this, but this was displayed at their event as well. So we're getting into 4 Horsemen. 2024 is the 10-year anniversary, and they celebrated with a massive stream. As I said, if there are any mistakes that I have here that I miss, I will correct them as I finish the stream up this week. But there was a lot. Here's a quick tease of it. There was an RPG even. Like, yeah, so we're going to get into it, but we will get right into the star of the show here. This beast, Beyithirr, the green dragon, fully articulated. He came out, they rolled this thing out on like a little dais at the like end of the stream, and they talked about it for like quote unquote end of the stream. They talked about it for like 45 minutes, I think, after that. And it's a 1/12 scale dragon. Let's see. It is 1/12 scale dragon. It is over 3 feet long from tip to nose, fully extended tail, and 22 inches from the bottom of his feet to the tip of his wings. We will see here there is an accessory pack, so that's the dimensions there. 22 inches tall, 33 inches, and look at it.
Jesus,
Look at the size. So this is a regular figure here.
the horse is already, dude. That orc
The
is
horses
gigantic.
are big, and the orcs, yeah, these ogres or ogres class or whatever
I
are
have the horse
absolutely
right here.
massive. So let's make Dean.
Oh wow.
So
That
that's
thing's
the
gonna-
size of Dean's head, basically. Just the horse. That's that same horse, right? Or at least the same sculpt.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah, it's all the
size,
same.
yeah.
Sorry. So look at the size of that horse just in Dean's hand, and basically covers Dean's whole head almost. Actually,
You
it
have
would
to,
with it. I mean,
peer around
yeah.
it, guys.
It's like wider than his head.
My
Dean, what is
God.
that horse run, Dean?
They're like
I don't know if the
100,
horses are too
120,
expensive.
or no, 80. Sorry.
Yeah, and they usually
So
come with a figure, maybe, or no? I got mine secondhand.
It depends.
The most,
I think.
because like the Horseman one was 120 with the Horseman and the horse.
Yeah, some don't. I think, but I could be wrong. I think
It
there's a
looks
few
slick.
that don't.
Yeah, this
'Cause you can
thing's
buy
gonna
the
be
horse separately right now on their site.
huge.
And an average figure is about 6 inches, 7 inches.
6, 7 around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So there's actually an add-on set as well. You saw it there very quickly. It comes with a second neck in a
what we're looking at
fire-breathing
right now.
pose. Yes. And this is the dimensions of it, I should say. Sorry. An extra 16 inches. So it basically becomes nearly 6 feet long.
If it's not long enough, here's more.
And it's 28 inches tall because it comes with different wings, I believe, correct? Fully extended wings. So it's nearly 70 inches or almost 6 feet long, 28 inches tall with the larger wings. I wish we could see this in person. This is like kind of the best photo I could find
Shit.
showing. This is with the extended wings, because the other wings are these like curled in, but the extended wings are like this, and they look like that left to right. And look at these guys behind it. And this guy here, he's at least he's a tall looking dude. And now he's obviously not close to the camera, but he's got he's a bigger dude. He's got like chunky forearms. You can tell he's taller. Like, look at the size of this freaking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
I'm like, Sean was like, I might have to get it, and then I showed him this picture. I'm like, are you sure about that?
Where are you gonna put it?
Are you
That's
sure
like
about that?
on the dining room table?
It's
Yeah.
freaking incredible, but I don't know. Like, here it is against them with their head, and then just his his chest is the size of this guy's head, basically. And this isn't including the fire or the extended wings.
Yeah. Oh my
But
God.
they had it on display there, behind them. I don't
This
know where
thing's
this
like-
picture came from, so I can't shout out who it came from. Sorry.
It's like the size of a dog.
It's incredible. And
It's
yeah, like
huge.
that figure, like their figures are like, what, 7 inches ish tall? I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like, it's unbelievable. We don't have a price, I don't believe, yet on this.
Yeah,
But,
everyone's guessing. People guess 400. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, because the big troll here in the center, they're about 115-ish, 145, depending on where you get it.
Right.
Because some places jack up the prices a little bit. So this is much bigger than that. Some people were saying 1,000. I don't see it going that high.
1,000. Wow.
Wow.
Maybe
Look at the
all
sculpt
in-
work on this. Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe all in, I could see it, around 7 with the add-on neck, head, wings, fire. I don't see it going $1,000. If it's $400 to $500, I might get it.
Would you get it if it's like 1/6 shooter says 550?
Man, that $50 makes a big difference.
I mean, I see what like the Haslab Sentinel and Galactus and shit go for. I mean, I could see it getting up there. I mean, it's very, very cool. I don't. I see Mythic Legends. I don't collect them. I think they look awesome. It's its own property, right? It's not based off anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
the figures just look great. I mean, it looks badass. I mean, I'd get this and put a fucking, Daenerys Targaryen on top of it.
You know what? Man,
That's
Chuck,
not
you
a
just
bad.
pissed me off to no end, and I can't let it go. Because you just compared this to a Haslab. This company
Well,
makes
price-wise.
nowhere near the amount of money. No,
Oh, okay, I got you.
as Hasbro.
Mhm.
And they don't need to crowdfund this shit. But fucking Hasbro makes you fucking crowdfund for every fucking thing on the fucking planet. It pisses me off.
Excellent point.
Because it's like you have
Excellent
this
point.
little fucking indie toy company making shit like this.
Yeah, so this isn't like a
Mhm.
crowdfund. There, it is a pre-order. It's just whatever they pre-order, they make. It's that kind of.
Right.
They've always
Right.
kind of done that. But that's it is not technically a crowdfund then, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this, I'll
No,
have
I get
details on
Dean's
the
point,
dates
though,
there
is-
shortly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
that's-
brought,
there's a-
yeah, you said Haslab, and it just,
no,
I
no.
was like, wait a minute, he's got a
I-
point.
No, I just meant big figures like at a certain price.
It's a
point,
great
so no,
comparison.
yeah,
It's
if
a
they
great.
charge,
Yeah, we
if
were.
they-
That's where people are comparing. Yeah.
this is worth if they were to make it $800 like a fucking Sentinel is or whatever, by all means, because that looks gorgeous. You know, what I mean?
And
So-
Yeah.
and they showed up with this thing all ready to go.
Oh, they had it. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
So-
I
not
love
even
that.
like they're like, hey, we have some pre-rendered stuff. You guys want it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
they put in the money for the sculpt and the paintwork and everything up front.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
fucking believe in their product. They make a good product, and people want to support it.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I love
There
that.
will need to be a minimum order, which makes sense. So there it is, sort of a crowdfund. Just sorry, you guys talked about it, but 16 Shooter said this actually came from Jeremy from for Horsemen, that it will be well under 650.
Wow.
Not sure if that's base or all in. I don't think they have a solid number yet, but I think 550 for all in. Interesting.
That's
so
still great, and I
that
feel
is
like
a
fans of this-
crazy price.
For
and,
all of it?
Oh
Yeah,
my
wow.
god.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
so cool though.
I don't need the extended wings and the fire breathing because, like, I'll probably never use that. So it's cool that it's optional. Because it's like, well, then I don't have to spend the inflated price to get shit I'm never going to use. Because it's already so massive. Like, what am I
Yeah.
going to do with it? You know?
I can't. It's too big. I can't do this. It's too big.
Do you guys think
But-
it'll
It's
sit
so
back on
cool,
his hind
but I
legs? Do you
can't.
think it can pose it that way? Like,
I
sitting
mean,
back on its hind
Yeah,
legs?
they
They had
had
it- they
a
had it
photo
kinda
of that.
like
Yeah, like kind of
this.
like that.
Kind of like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm thinking
Bro.
like that pose with the extended wings with the fire breathing.
Bro, oh my god.
It's
Bro,
it's
and-
awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
this
this-
fire breathing has to, I think, sit on the ground in some form. 'Cause
Yeah.
Let's see, it's got like this base.
But this also then opens up a window to new colors.
Oh,
Or like
yeah,
a
for sure.
skeleton dragon would go
Fuck.
fucking.
Oh
hard.
god, that would be awesome.
Dude,
that would
black
be-
or red or black and red.
I
That'd
would
be-
prefer a black dragon. If I'm
a
being
black
honest.
dragon. Go
I will-
hard.
Like, look, I was on this picture just because it shows the sculpt work so well here, but
Yeah, this is crazy.
I want one so bad, but I can't justify it with all the other stuff coming out. And the size,
I'm
really,
with
the
you,
size is the
Badfish.
problem. The size is the problem. My wife would absolutely kill me too.
Well, you can't
if
put
I
that in the
had this
bedroom
dragon. She would
nightstand.
absolutely fucking kill
Dude,
me.
you got
if
you
this-
got
if I came
to
home
extend
with
it from
this.
the ceiling. Badfish should just drop it down.
Yeah.
Have it on wires, you know.
Yeah. Fishing
Yeah.
wires.
Absolutely insanely awesome, but yeah, I can't do it.
I would
can't.
love to see one just at a con to like just get my hands on it or just look at it. It would be cool.
Yeah, I would. I think it really depends on the timing of this, if I can get it. Because I've seen some stuff that is going up for pre-order. I just don't know when that goes up for pre-order. So it's like, do I spend the $500 on this or put it towards the other things? So
I kind of feel like you're getting this, Dean. I think you're.
I want it. I
Does
definitely
pre-order
want it.
for this start tomorrow?
I don't.
I don't think so. I
don't
didn't
think
hear
they
anything
said
like
when it
that.
goes up.
Because I'm reading. Okay, no, my apologies. This is for the next thing.
Yeah, they haven't specified when exactly. This
My
is gonna
apologies.
go
So
up,
the
though.
pre-order information I'm reading is for what we're about to talk about. So my bad.
Unless
yeah.
Mythic Shooter knows when it's going to go up for pre-order.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh. See, you got some time to save up for it.
In January, cool.
It was so big, it was a challenge to photograph.
Yeah.
In
what she
January,
said.
apparently, is
Dude,
when
I
it's
want
going for
to. I want to
pre-order.
go to fucking
Thank you, 16 Shooter.
LegionsCons so bad, but they're always so far away.
Yeah, I was it was definitely cool they did that big stream. Because you kind of you just miss all that. And you had a chance at the figures even like we said earlier. So
Where are they at, Dean? Where do they have the things at?
They're
They're
usually
in-
up, kind of in the northern.
Yeah, it's
East
in Jersey.
Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was like a 4-hour drive for me. I didn't want to do it.
That's by you, right, Badfish? Are you on that side or you on
not
this
that
side?
close, shit.
Okay.
That That would be like a 6, 7, 8 hour drive for me, probably. Probably close to an 8 hour drive or more to drive there, and cross a border.
Just say you're going out for milk, and then.
All right, let's. Any
one
more?
six
Sorry
shooter-
about the dragon.
One six shooter said there are 5 dragons in the lore, so
Oh God.
he said they might not all look like this, but there's potential other dragon releases. So, I mean, if this doesn't do well, then they probably might not touch those or just scale it back, But
They
I
might
feel like
not all
Mythic
be this
Legion
big,
fans
yeah.
are pretty rabid. I think that they're going to go for
This
this.
is so cool, man.
yeah, and also like Mythic Legions, I think because it is an indie kind of company and that those like initial releases are worth so much money now because it's like you had to be there, you had to be in the know.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna get this?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if I don't get this dragon, I'll probably never be able to own it.
Yeah,
Are you
it
gonna
might be
get
like
this?
$1,200 in the future. I mean, who knows
If
in the
not
secondary
more.
market?
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you feel like you really missed out. You're like, fuck, I could have got it at 550. I mean, shit, Gene, you showed the horse right now, and I don't even know shit about this line. And I was like, that's fucking sweet. I want that.
Yeah, they do cool horses.
Yeah, and honestly, horses are very expensive figures to collect, like in almost any scale. Because either one, they don't exist, or two, they're just like
Yeah.
stupid expensive. Like in 6 scale, horses are like $500. It's kind of fucking crazy.
They're hard to
Mhm.
find.
Yeah.
A good one.
Weren't
So
you
when
guys
I got a
talking about
chance-
a Dark Knight horse the other night? It's like if you had a 12 scale Dark Knight figure, would look badass on that horse.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
was it McFarlane who did a build a figure horse?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But it probably didn't look like that.
No.
So when I got a chance to get a horse from Mythic Legions, I did because I was like, they're
Yeah. I had to get 4 of them for my TMNT3 turtles.
oh, there you
That's
go.
amazing. Are you getting this Equan or Dean?
I can't, dude.
I can't either.
I
The thing is
really,
with
really want to.
with
If
Mythic
I can
Legions,
swing it, I'll
oh
do
my
it.
I try to limit it so I don't go nuts on spending money. So I try to just keep it to knights, but then they do so many of them. I'm kind of in a pickle. So, and a dragon might fit in the background of a knights when I think about it. So I don't know. I got to think about it. The space is the issue, though. I don't know where I'd put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the problem.
Maybe I'll
What
just
about
stick
you,
it in
Dean?
my Modu case that comes in. Maybe save a spot. I don't know. We'll see.
Just
Because-
imagine your D&D party fighting this, Dean. That's
That's
the
what I was gonna
problem.
say.
That's the problem.
In
Oh my
Dungeons
god,
and
it'd be so
Dragons-
fucking cool.
In Dungeons and Dragons scale, which is
Oh my
44 millimeter,
God.
I think. Those dragons in that scale are not small figures. They're very large, and they're around that price, $300-400.
This is
And
too
they're not
good.
posable. They're in a pre-posed, they're minis. So even though they're very large, they're, for tabletop gaming. So it's like, bro, I could just get one of these, have my dragon covered.
This is so badass, man.
It's really fucking cool.
fucking so
I see this and I
badass.
think about Austin Nichols' display, how he has his vehicles and then the fig. I'm just like, you'd have to clear out one of those slots to put this in there.
Yeah, that's
But
the
then
thing.
you could just take it out whenever you want and pose it and shit.
And I'm committed to other like Star Wars vehicles and stuff like that. I can't commit this kind of space to like like a mythic character or like
yeah.
like a dragon type character. But I don't know.
It's nice. Very nice. One of you guys get one so I can play with it.
All right, let's keep moving here. What's this one? This is the Mythic Reign of the Beasts. This is the whole line we're going to be talking about. That from here on is pre-order sale begins Friday, November 8th. So I believe we're already started, obviously. And sorry, someone tapping. I don't know if
Yeah, I don't know who that is. No.
That begins and closes Sunday, December 29th. So basically, you have until the end of the year almost to pre-order any of these, and it's anticipated for mid 2026 release. mid 2026. So this is like Hot Toys. So
Wow.
this is kind of is a kind of crowdfund almost at this point. I mean, they don't have the molds. They don't have, you know what I mean? Now they're gonna do it, I guess, no matter what. But this is. I hope this is all in order. This is Basilia for $45. I'm gonna double check these here while we're going. So let me, yeah, this is Basilia for $45. The deluxe. The paint on this, it's like a snake with bird wings. The paint on this thing is incredible. The sculpt, they always do feathers really well. She's got like a headdress.
Yeah, it's got that Aztec feel about him.
It's
Yeah, for sure.
pretty badass. I'm gonna just go through each of them and then we'll go back and talk about them because there's kind of I think there's about enough that we can kind of go back and forth here. We have also Araya the Talon Bearer Deluxe for $50. This one is almost like a sorcerer with like a staff, little mini dragon it comes with, and kind of reminds me of like Gladiator face mask, like from the Gladiator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Then we've got the Brute Scale. This is a new. Oh no, this is the.
Okay.
This is the Ogre Scale, right? No, my bad. This is not in the right order. What the heck is this guy's name? I'm gonna find this guy's name right here. Give me 2 seconds. We have the Brute Scale. Oh, it is here. My bad. This one's sorry. Windaji. It's Mwindajij. Mindaji. He's like a werewolf. This is, I think, their first double jointed kind of. They were advertising is one of their first reverse jointed figures, I believe, because of the legs here.
Yeah, like dogs and horses.
Like
yeah.
the dogs, yeah. So this is like a werewolf style creature with like different bone armor and stuff that kind of it goes with some of the other line of creatures I believe they had. They have like bone armor. He's got a couple of sculpts as well. Then we've got the Gemin Brute Scale at $55. Sorry, that wolf was $40. He's like a snake. Oh, he comes with a bunch of stuff. He's like snake fire. He's like a genie, actually. My bad.
Yeah.
He comes with a little genie pot thing or lamp. Sorry. Senspear Royal Guard Deluxe for $40. Serpent Spire Royal Guard for $45. He's like a little snake guard with armor, kind of similar to go with the girl that we first saw, the Basilia. Then Leodicius, this is $80. The Ogre Scale. This is possibly the
awesome.
only thing I'm getting from this, but the Ogre Scale, it's freaking incredible. We'll go into more detail.
Look at that mace. Holy crap.
It's fucking amazing. And then the Golden Pride Leandor for $40. This is also kind of tempting, but I don't think I'm going to get this one. It's pretty badass though. It's basically a gladiator with it's a human but with a cat face armor. Roman gladiator comes with a shield. That one is $40.
I love that, dude.
The whole wave.
The Roman sword, the Roman shield. It's very slick.
If they do more of those, I might go down a Roman path.
I'm gonna try and find the full price for the whole wave here for you in 2 seconds. The
So,
full
like-
wave is $320.
I'm
Like
definitely
160
on the lion guy.
That's kind of a
sick.
steal,
Yeah,
man,
it
with
looks
those many
awesome.
accessories. And the
Yeah, Mythic Legions does it big, dude.
dude,
I mean,
that is so
Compare
sick.
that to your typical Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 hands and like a swap out head if you're lucky, and an effect piece for like what are Marvel Legends now? 35?
Oh, like per figure? Oh, no, they're like
Marvel are still
25,
cheaper,
25.
Oh, are
Black
they 25?
series
I
are
thought they
more.
were
Yeah.
25, yeah. But you're not
Black
getting
series are
anywhere
creeping
near those kind
And
of
their,
things.
their
for-
deluxe figures are like 40. They're like 30
Yeah.
to $40.
And I mean, even like sculpt work on a Legends is nowhere near this kind
No.
of quality.
Nope.
No.
They're very
paint
bare
work.
bones. Yeah, paint, sculpt, everything.
Look at the paint on this shield. Like, look at the detail on
That's
this,
great.
like the snakes and the. So this is kind of tempting still. This gladiator. The gladiator comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hands, a spear, a gladius,
Yeah.
a sculpt without the helmet and a sculpt to go in the helmet, and of course a sheath and a square sword, pauldrons, or square shield, sorry, and the sheath for the gladius.
Yeah.
Then the lion here comes with
Bro, that thing
1,
is
2, 3,
so
4,
fucking
5
sick.
hands, but he comes with his
Yeah.
beastly mace. He comes with one big head, but
That
with like
head's a great one.
he's got a
Interchangeable.
snarling sculpt, yeah, and then an interchangeable faceplate where he's growl like mouth wide open. And he's got soft goods cape, which if they pull this off with the pleats in the cape,
Yeah, so I have the
oh my god, this is so
the
cool.
ogre scale. I guess it's just an ogre, but I got the upgrade kit, and he comes with this fucking mace, which is gigantic,
All right, let's see this.
Oh,
with like these goat heads on it. And
oh,
this is a big figure. This thing's huge.
bad. Yeah.
That mace that the lion has is like way bigger than this. That thing looks sick. I'm definitely ordering
Yeah, this is this is possibly the only one I'll get from this line, just because like I said, the first thing that brought me in was that little cat assassin and a freaking lion. I don't know. It's got like these eagles on it. It's kind of like a Roman gladiator, but then with like an Egyptian headdress almost. Yeah, this is badass. And this one's 80 at the ogre scale. Then we've got the serpentine or serpent guard. Let me see the full name here. He comes with wrong window. He comes with like a kind of a standard that he holds, a bludgeon, some like wrist jewelry, some like wristbands. He's got like this bone armor that comes around his shoulders, I think. A really badass headdress. It's like an eagle headdress with the snake comes out of it, and he's got like a hexagon shield. And this is a pauldron, I believe.
This has a very like Mayan feel to it, which is I
Yeah.
think awesome.
The articulation, look at it on the snake body there. It's
I
like
wonder
very
how well
interesting.
this is gonna stand.
Yeah, because it.
I feel like it'll tip over very easily.
Yeah, I think you have to curl the tail to get more surface area to
Right.
cover.
That might make sense. I didn't think
but like
about that.
one six shooter says this new wave, they're all double jointed figures because
That's
they've
it,
always
they're all-
been single jointed. Now they're upgrading to double joint, so it's gonna be awesome.
That was the
Get
highlight.
the better
I saw.
poses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1/6 suitor says C. Justin is great. He's the guy that does the soft goods. I used to follow him on Instagram years before Mythic Legions even started doing stuff. He's super talented. I'm glad he kind of found like a home, because I think he was just like freelancing on Instagram. Like, I'll make soft goods for whatever you want. Yeah,
I think
that's
this
super
is a
cool.
their
Because the soft goods on that
3.0 body
line are
then?
crazy.
Yeah, not all are double jointed. A few of them.
Oh,
So
just
that,
some of
that,
them.
that was the
Yeah.
feature that I was mentioning. That I was thinking of. Sorry, and I think these are. I think I did see someone in the chat say, and I think maybe somewhere in the news that these are 3.0. Some of these are 3.0s or something. Take care, Rex. Thanks you for tuning in.
Yeah, later, Rex.
So then let's go back again to this like genie style character. Sorry, that was the Serpent Spire Roll Guard we were just talking about. This genie is Genom. He's $55. He comes with like almost like a smoke flame effect for where he comes out of the lamp, and he
That's
comes
cool.
with a fire sword, this beastly demon head, these cool pauldrons, like these like metal kind of style pauldrons, 4 hands, and then like fire that goes around his wrists. That kind of like a. And you can see him coming out here. The lamp. If you can do that where it lays down and it actually goes up like that.
Mhm.
No, that's neat.
And he comes with interchangeable legs with soft goods. Like they didn't even skimp on that.
Yeah, they could have easily took not even have the legs.
And
Exactly.
how much is this guy?
$55.
Oh my lord. That's insane amount of stuff you got for that money.
Yeah, this looks like Diablo. Like, look at the head.
Yeah.
Horn.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah,
He said the smoke piece is jointed too.
like kind of like the
Yeah, it
tails on the other
definitely-
guys.
Oh wow,
Because
that's
here it's facing this way, like back, and in the picture it's facing a completely different direction.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I
that's
would
right.
hope
Yeah,
that it's
that's
articulated.
cool.
So it's got to be articulated here, and then I believe down here.
You made like a
Just
swivel
the
joint
lamp
or
looks
something?
great, you know. So
Sorry, what was that, Dean?
I said maybe like a swivel joint or something.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
maybe the cuts here, somewhere around here. But yeah, looking good.
Well, that
Amazing.
sword is sick.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah. All right, well, they got me on 2 figures already. The lion guy and this guy. The
Oh,
hyena's
yeah?
pretty
Yeah.
tempting too.
So yeah, this is like I would almost call a werewolf, yeah, or hyena. He's Windaji the cackler for
Yeah, it's
$40.
definitely a hyena.
Yeah, definitely a hyena.
Yeah,
What are these
Oh, the
guys called?
cackler, yeah.
They have a name in D&D. Hold on. What are these guys called?
He comes with like a almost
Scimitar?
axe kind of, yeah, and a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4, 6 hands, 2 sculpts, 1 open mouth, and pretty interesting pauldrons. Really interesting head, animal sculpt. I forget what animal this is right now. On his pelt, or on his belt, sorry. And he's got like cool chains and stuff hanging down.
Has Mythic Legions done a werewolf? Is there a Mythic
This
Legions
is-
werewolf?
This style I think is new. They haven't
Okay.
done a whole lot of beast style characters, but
Okay.
I want to do a deep dive of just all the Mythic Legions at one point because there's so many, but we've had so many packed shows lately, so it's hard to sometimes do that. But yeah, this is cool. $40.
That's a great price point.
If you find that name, Dean, let us know for that. D&D. This thing, sorry, the next one is the Array of the Talonbearer, $50. Kind of a mage, as we said, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hands. And a big old staff. Pretty cool looking armor. Soft goods as well. I like the pattern on the purple there. And this dragon that she's got, like, that
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of sits on her shoulder.
It's a knoll.
A knoll, thank you.
Yeah.
And she comes with little wrist jewelry as well. I just love the armor on her.
Yeah, I have that
see.
shoulder piece.
Ooh, the headdress is nice. Nice sculpt work.
This is my custom. I haven't painted the headstock yet, but my custom Illithid.
Oh, yeah,
I
it
like
does,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
nice.
Yeah, my badass.
That is cool.
I love that
But
head.
it's
on
that,
it.
Yeah.
That
that
thing is
same
awesome.
shoulder armor.
very Cthulhu like. I love it.
Ah,
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking of. I was gonna say H.P. Lovecraft. I couldn't think of the name Cthulhu. Yeah.
Very cool. So she's like, the mage style character. Sorry, and then this to go with the serpent royal guard. This is Basilia, kind of basilisk name, but she's pretty cool. She comes with a wings, the headdress, like feather headdress. Very cool paint scheme on her, like from the wings, and then like just her scales.
Yeah, it's like a
The
parakeet.
very cool. And I guess it doesn't show it. Maybe we didn't get a picture, sorry, of her accessories, but she comes with a staff. And I think that's all. But I will quickly double check on their site while I'm at it.
Seems like almost all the other ones had extra hands. I would imagine maybe some
Yeah,
extra
like
hands.
the wings, the headdress, probably a couple faces.
Yeah, their
if I
site
had
doesn't
to
have
guess.
pictures of the accessories. That's interesting. But yeah,
An open
extra
mouth would be good
hands.
on this one.
Yeah, staff,
Kind of
weapon, feathered wings, extra hands. Yeah, very cool. This entire wave, Reign of the Beasts. Sorry, I'm thinking of Transformers. Yeah, this, I think just for me is probably just the lion. Maybe the gladiator.
The gladiator is for me an interesting one.
I think I'll pass on both snakes. Pass on this. I have to be very selective with these sorts of things, especially and I can't spend $320 on this
Yeah.
whole wave. So I don't see this is a cool creature to have in a D&D. $40 maybe. The genie, we'll see.
Bro, but 2026 though.
That's crazy, but
Yeah.
they're nuts like that now.
They still have the what is it called, Necronomus wave that needs to come out, and then there's the Viking polar bear wave as well.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
So they got some more to churn out. So 2026 seems about right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They've had such a crazy few months. I'm surprised this seems like lots of pre-orders. But sorry, Dean, you said you're interested in the genie and maybe even the werewolf because this would be a cool D&D.
Yeah, the Knoll.
The Knoll, sorry.
It's definitely a hyena. It's not a wolf.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, with the cackling.
The Knoll, the genie, and definitely the lion guy for sure. The only thing with Mythic Legions is they take the money up front.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I always wait for them to pop up on BBTS, and it's like an extra. If they add anything at all, it's not much, and I just pre-order them that way. But then I'm always the last person to get my shit. But
so pass on this one, obviously. Pass on the snakes, and pass on the gladiator. The gladiator is. I love Roman style. The paint work on this.
I think I'm getting this.
Yeah, so gladiator for you, Equan. Anything else?
Yeah,
and
the line. Just those two for now.
That might be my only two too.
Dude, the soft goods on that are so good.
Fuck, I know. It's so nice. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Sorry. Mythic Legions Legacies of Mythos coming in 2025. So basically I believe these are 2.0s of some of their major previous characters. Yeah, so I'm just reading through the details here. This is a subline of Mythic Legions figures that will allow us to release key Mythic Legion characters as updated figures from their classic looks. So we're going to get better paint jobs and all that stuff, which is great. But instead of releasing them in a larger wave, they'll be released as small 2 or 3 figure offerings. The first of these mythos are planned for 2025. And of course, we couldn't drop the news without a teaser. There's only one way to kick off this subline, and it's Otho 2. People were I was in the chat actually live when they were at this part, and everyone was knew what was coming already, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool. Very cool looking knight for Equan. The paint work and look at I love the gold lining down the center here and edging they're edging us with all these releases.
Trim.
The trim. Thank you, dear God. I'm talking too much. But this thing looks awesome.
You're good, Beatrice. You're good, brother.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I
need
2.0s of these.
Equan, do these come with like a knight helmet type thing?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They usually come with a helmet, multiple face plates, and usually I know the Necronomus wave comes with a human head, and some come with a skull head too. So there's a lot of options for it. But yeah, you get the knight head.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I imagine this with the sword and the scabbard and a kind of a standard pose would be
all the stuff you need for a knight. Yeah,
that's really badass.
He's
too.
Yeah,
I like that too.
It's also usually faster. Or sorry, the Otho goes for 500 to 700. So people want another chance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, welcome Johnny 10 Grass. Alrighty, let's see. So that's next. We have Infinite Legions. Let me just see here. if I can
Infinite
find-
Legions?
Is that
Yes,
like
this is
cosmic?
another new
Yeah,
line.
this looks more robotic. Yeah.
And now also that anniversary, sorry, the Mythos lines, they didn't really say if they're going to be pre-orders, or they just said they're going to be releasing them in 25. I don't know if they're going to be in stock sort of thing, but maybe 1/6 Shooter may have some details. So these are Infinite Legions. This is their Legions build system as a platform for creating action figures beyond existing lines. So they've talked about partnering with other artists, and this is Infinite Legions for that project. So they're kind of going outside of the Cosmic Legions and the like fantasy style. So they're going for this. Is almost looks like I was looking at a few of these. They only teased I think one or two of them, and it's almost like a Samus Aran, like
Yeah. And
what's
then
that? Metroid Prime, sorry, like with
Metroid,
the
yeah.
arm blaster.
Or Mega Man-ish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they say they want to have it's going to have their similar build system where they're going to be interchangeable, high levels of sculpt details, paint apps, accessories, posability, as a lot of them, posing with other creators to bring characters from other worlds into their system. So just kind of they want to get more into where they've been influenced by some of these other designers, and they want to partner with some of the kind of people who influenced some of their designs. So
Bro, I would love to get a Guinevere action figure like officially made. But that'd be cool.
Like from the King
you
Arthur
never know,
mythos,
man.
or
You never know.
No, like I have an original character named Guinevere.
oh, I got you. Oh, hey, there you go. You know, it makes me think too. You know, you're saying that right, Dean. I was looking at the Roman gladiator we saw. Like, is there a place where a company like this gets a license for, like, you know, the new Gladiator 2 movies coming out, something like that, like a movie like that might not partner with like a bigger company? Maybe they could.
I don't think so, because all their stuff is like original.
Yeah,
Like
they don't even want to mess with it, probably, right?
Yeah. But I mean, we've seen that before with like Mezco, right? Mezco has their own. What are they called? Badfish. The
Rumble Society.
Yeah, the Rumble Society, and then eventually they do make licensed stuff. So, I mean, it's totally possible. I've just never seen them do it.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the movie's not out yet. We don't even know if we're going to care about those characters, but just thinking about, like, you know, a Maximus done by these guys would be insane.
But then you have to also consider, you know, they're not paying a licensing fee for anything.
Right.
So that's
Right.
why you could get so much bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, I know I was comparing them to like Marvel Legends, but I'm sure fucking Disney takes a huge cut of whatever
Oh yeah.
Marvel Legends cost. So,
Right.
you know, this would be exponentially more expensive.
Yeah.
This is actually a work in progress of one of the collaborators. Sorry that I was mentioning. It's from his Faden is the character, and it's from the world of Glios.
Man.
Glios. Sorry.
I
Sorry,
wish I could
1/6
get a-
Shooter is saying the same thing.
Oh, nice. I wish I
And
could get a
they're-
meeting with these guys.
They're going to be 3.75. They could do things like Hellboy.
Mm,
Oh.
So shout out to Eddie if you're listening out there.
that would
Probably
be
not going to do
sick
Disney
also.
characters, but very cool. 3.75 for that. But yeah, I don't believe there's any pricing details or anything. Yeah, this is literally a work in progress. This was a tease kind of thing. Next, we have the RPG game. This is the Mythic Legions RPG. They've been asked for years if there would be an RPG set in the realm of Mythos, which is their world. And sorry, we got that. There's like feedback again from someone.
Yeah, Chuck, are you like shaking your leg or something?
I was moving a minute ago. Sorry.
Oh, then that's what that bouncing is. That's what we're hearing.
Sorry,
your
guys.
Jimmy legs. Your Jimmy legs. I got them too. There is an unofficial Legion's Quest game currently running, and some people play. a homebrewed version. This game is being developed in-house. The project is being led by RP expert. It's a tabletop RPG. I'm not going to get into all the details, but very cool looking minis. I'm going to very quickly scan if there's. I don't know if these are pre-painted or something, or if they're just showing off what they could look like. I would be shocked if they're pre-painted.
Most minis aren't.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they are. So,
But it's cool. You got a bunch of recognizable figures there, like the elf girl with that like bone headdress. This Lady Alvarona look-alike over here with the cloak. The troll, all the skeletons.
I think it's great. I mean, it seems the ideal way to go. This type of game with these type of characters. That's what people probably. I mean, you guys said people have been asking about it already. That's awesome.
yeah, it's gonna come with a book, the starter set. It's gonna have like a book, some miniatures, dice map, beginning adventure, and more books and adventures are coming.
Yeah, because like I love Dungeons and Dragons, and that's kind of what got me into Mythic Legions. Because miniatures are, they're mini, and I'm not a painter, so I don't paint my shit, So it's like, oh, I could get a Mythic Legions of a
Oh.
a gnoll or a knight or a wizard, and you can kit bash them, and it's so fun. So this is like almost like it's almost crazy that they didn't start here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see them doing this.
I think it's great.
They actually had a game demo. If you want to check it out on their YouTube channel, they actually played a game demo. So if you want to see that, and sorry, their 1/6 Shooter said he'll be playtesting on his channel, and they are determining if they'll be painted or not.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
Is it based off 5e, or are they doing like their own homebrew rules? Like,
They'll
does
be
it say?
compatible with 5e tabletop RPG. Yes, so I should have said that. I was reading through. There's a big block of text here for me.
Oh, you're good.
They were giving away these dice at the show as well, the 4 Horsemen 20-sided dice, and just a correction on those last figures. The this thing, the Infinite Legions, they are 6-inch. The originals were 3.75. So,
Oh, cool.
yes, 5e based.
Just
Very cool.
talking earlier about the SH Figuarts LOTR. It's like I can imagine what these guys would do with LOTR. I mean, it would just be insane. At least the creatures, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, I as much as I love D&D and all that stuff. Yeah, oh, look at all the bases. I would have. I don't think I could. Well, actually, maybe depending on the price, maybe this would be easier to get into than D&D because there's just so much. It's like you get in at the ground floor. Maybe this is easier, but I don't know. Too much stuff. What about you, Equan? Probably a pass on this.
Yeah, like not really like a role playing like tabletop person, so it's hard to say. But the figures look very nice and very detailed. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah, you need a group as well to be playing with, right? So
Yeah, I got no friends, so pass.
wow.
We're your friends, Equan. We love you, buddy. You know what? I say get a set of doubles and then just use them as chess pieces.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so Sideshow and Mythic Legions. I need to rewatch the
That
stream,
is
like I said.
Cool.
This is some people are saying they're going to sell them. I don't know if that. My understanding is they said they're doing statues with them. They're going to do statues of some of their characters. I will confirm that. You can go to side.show/Mythic Legions, and there is an RSVP. It says Mythic Legions collectibles coming soon, but again, I believe it. They in the stream there was some mention of statues. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they say RSVP, it doesn't mean for like stuff that they're going to sell everywhere. It means there's something that they have prepared for Sideshow to distribute, which is most likely statues, collectibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it being them distributing Mythic Legions because they have their store Horsemen. They've got like, why would they? I don't know. I don't see why they would do that. But
Yeah. Everywhere else sells them. I mean, BBTS and stuff like that. So it's nothing shocking.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
that
like
too.
once it
Yeah, I
says
guess.
statues of Mythic Legions characters.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, I didn't think it's distribution of there's no need for them to do that. Um, then also their Cosmic Legions book updates. This one I'm going to be way more not as well versed on. Let me see. So, the Cosmic Legions book is coming for 20. This is their first one. Sorry. For Cosmic Legions, it's coming in 2025. Da-da-dum. I'm trying to very quickly read over like a big block of text. Not at LegionCon, no worries. I mean,
Okay, there we
so
go. Looks like a comic book. I mean,
there were
sweet.
some online orders on Store Horsemen. I would imagine those are gone. If you are interested in the books, this is a comic book drawn by Joe Suter. My apologies, everyone. Thank you, 16shooter, for giving me that info. They
Dean,
gave out an
color this
Ashcan
for us, Dean.
edition. Yes, they gave out a free version. That's what I was reading. So they gave out a version at LegionsCon. We are going to go right here. Finally, the first 10 years of the books was revealed, along with plans to solicit it for a pre-order 2025. And so this is the first 10 years of books. Is that just covering the first 10 years of figures? Yeah, that's interesting. So they've kind of got a little reminiscent of their anniversary. They're going to be releasing a little book showing all the figures, probably maybe some behind the scenes on how they were made, some good photography when they were released, etc. Man, this knight here would go well with that lion. Look, he got the same mace.
Hey.
Possibly. He's got the lion armor. Anyways.
It's his son.
Yeah, you could have him and the lion.
Don't talk to me and my son ever again.
And then I saw this too. This is a Silver Knight Legion Builder 2.
Yay.
Equan. Figure will be available for pre-order at the same time as the first 10 years book, bringing it full circle. Every Legion Builder every Legion Builder from Wave 1 now either reissued or redone in the Mythic
these are
Legions line.
so popular. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because
even I
the
need
same
these.
thing as the Valiant Knight, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember the red plume thing being there, but it's possible. I don't remember. But yeah, these are gonna be what if it's a Legion army builder, yeah, these are gonna be crazy popular.
Yeah, and they'll be a bit cheaper. Like they'll be like what on the $35-$40 price range. They'll come with less like they might only come with a sword.
I thought the
and
Legion
a
builders
spear.
came in the big ass packs with all the shit for like 70.
The last one did.
Oh really? Because the last Legion builder I got was like it was an in stock when it came with like a little less stuff, but I could be wrong. I'm again new to all this.
I got the Legion builder Orc girl, and she came with all the shit.
All the shit.
Like extra legs and torso and.
I think I got a Legion builder dwarf. Maybe that's why it was maybe cheaper. Oh, there's a 4 Horsemen logo on the shield. That's cool.
Okay, it's different than the Valiant Knight.
Remember, there's also all those colored ones. Aren't all those different colored knights coming too, Equan? Where they're like the red, the green. Isn't that all still coming too?
Yeah, I have those on pre-order.
Yeah, they are.
Shit. There you go. So.
Oh yeah, you're once these shooters right on the front. It's at an angle, but you see the 4 Horsemen logo on the shield.
Right there. It's badass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
That's kind of like a must-have almost just for that to have like in the collection if you have 4 Horsemen.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting 2.
All right, let's keep chugging here. We're at 2 hours and we've got a bit more left. So we're going to chug through Marvel Legends here. Dark Avenger Dark Avengers Marvel Legends Warbird action figure, March 2025 for $25.99. There you go, Dean.
Why would I
They
care
literally
about that?
just did the Warbird, but it was a Target exclusive.
Yeah, so now you
And
get
this is like
one.
that's the one people want, not this. This is a variant, and this is supposed to be
okay.
wide release, but I don't know why the Target one, that was exclusive.
Yeah, she
That's
comes
how
with
it is.
some power effects, 2 fist hands, open hands, and a different sculpt with powered up eyes. Very cool. You guys getting these, or you got the other
Nope.
one, Yukon?
I got the other one. I don't need that one. I don't have a Dark Avengers team, so there's no point.
They're doing
What do
like
you,
a
Chuck?
Black Series box now.
Yeah, they're all like that now. It was pretty recent. Like this
it
year.
is. Yeah.
I'm so glad they ditched the fucking
Cardboard.
Yeah,
that shit was so
you
bad.
couldn't see through. Yeah, that
I hate-
sucked.
They
Dude,
looked so bad. It was so cheap looking. Like,
I bought the Black Widow one, and I opened it. Dude, it got figure swapped. I was like, what the hell?
you
man?
hate to see it.
It's the worst.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's a no for me too. Bad fish on that one.
sorry. Yes.
No, you're good.
So
was it?
hyperspace highlights, or our Star Wars section here. We're gonna get right into these two. We have Attack of the Clones Shock T Black Series, looking pretty good. Paint job.
Very
People have been looking for these for a while. I mean, everyone wants these Jedi.
Shakti's cool.
Yeah,
that's my sister's favorite. I wouldn't mind picking that up for my sister.
This will be $24.99 summer. Almost all these are, everything here is summer 2025, and Black Series are all $25 or $24.99. And we've got Savage Press from the Clone
Hell
Wars.
yeah.
Not a surprise after seeing the Hot Toys.
Mm-hmm.
Did they Cosby? Sebulba. He's also $25, but this is the one I might cherry pick. I love an OT figure. I mean, it's just I just love the Phantom Menace. It's just such a fun movie still to me, and yeah, I might grab this. What about
Have they
you,
ever done a
Dean?
Sebulba?
I don't think so. Not in Black Series. Not in Black Series.
Bro, if they do a Black Series fucking pod racer,
Oh, like an actual vehicle.
yeah, I mean they've done what? The X-Wing, they've done a snow speeder.
I don't remember the last
Honestly.
vehicle they've done other than the Stap and like speeders, and then they did Darth Maul's Bloodfin. Those are the more recent ones, but they haven't done a large vehicle like that, I think, since Enfys Nest Speeder.
That's a good point, Dean. I don't think I've ever seen it. I mean, Anakin's pod would be smaller than most of the other pods, right? I mean,
That'd be the one to do.
yeah.
But if you're making Sebulba, how do you not do his speeder? You know what I mean?
Sorry, Dean, that's going to be a Haslab.
It probably will. Be.
I hate to tell you.
Let's see if we can get the crowdfunding going.
Luminara Unduli,
Hell
pretty
yeah, dude.
freaking badass. I mean, look
Master
at the sculpt
Luminari.
work here.
Yeah,
I mean,
Luminara's always been really cool.
These
bad
are
her
things-
Padawan sucks ass.
Yeah, I know.
Aw.
So these are things like I want, but I don't think I can grab right now. Like there's just too much coming out. Maybe
Oh, but
eventually I
These
will get
be
them.
so cheap eventually.
They're going to be everywhere. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not worried about them. She's
I
also
used to worry about
$25.
Black Series. Never again.
Yeah, that's why I bought, I think, 2 this year.
Yeah.
Not many.
I've pre-ordered a lot, but just because I can, not because I'm like freaking out about it. So like every once in a while, if I'll miss something, I don't even sweat it. I'm like, I'll just get it later.
Yeah. This is going to be an Amazon exclusive at $44.99. The Clone Command. This is Battlefront 2. Sorry, Clone Commando Urban Fighter and B1 Battle Droid Training. It literally has a target on its head.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
This is funny. Not for me. It's a 2-pack.
Looks like it's based off an animation or something. It doesn't look like it's.
It's based off a video game. Sorry,
Oh,
Battlefront.
video
2.
game. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. I see the gaming sticker.
Yeah, this is a gaming grate, I believe. Yeah, gaming grates. Pass. Equan.
Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy pass.
Hard pass.
I already have all the commandos
Pass.
I want, so
This just doesn't look good with the white on the battles droid either. It just looks like, yeah, bad. This is kind of interesting with the
I got
holographic
something
arm.
to say with this. Yeah.
Dagon Gera and a BX droid hybrid from Jedi Survivor. So this is from the latest Jedi game. Excuse me. This is a pass for me. There's again too much stuff coming out. The character's interesting. It's cool, but I'd rather just get the solo at this point if I wanted him. And this goldified BX droid, I'm good.
Yeah,
like
I
the
mean,
droid.
you know, the solo figure of Dagon is still on PO, and now they put another one up, but this time he has the the force arm.
Yeah.
So that's the difference there. He's, instead of being one armed, he has that. So it's interesting what they're gonna what people are gonna do, if they're gonna just go with the single or just go with this, because they can get a droid out of it too in a 2-pack. So
The force
I
arm
guess-
is interesting too.
Yeah. So, it's kind of like almost like a Mando 2.0 or Chrome Mando situation where like you just cancel your pre-order and get this one instead.
Yeah, dude,
Oh.
man. That freaking Ryan Reynolds sculpt. Oh my god. I can't wait. 2 hours, you guys are beast. Hell yeah. Jumbo. Shout out to the boys here sticking with me as well.
Also, you can just force actualize body parts now. Is that a new? Is that a new force power? I wasn't aware.
I
of?
forget it's in there. I haven't played the game for like 4 months, so I have to beat
Okay.
the last boss still. But yeah, the and shout out everyone still tuned in on the live.
Bro.
Commander Cody reissue sort of thing, 3.0, 2.0, I don't know. 2.0 with new updated face paint probably, but in the Revenge of the Sith classic packaging, which is like the old
The retro packaging.
the
I got
retro
figures in
packaging
that,
from like
the
what
original figures in
2008 or whatever.
Dude, like his
It
antenna is curved. Can't they just make it
Oh.
straight and take a picture?
All
Is
of
it
them are
supposed to be
probably
curved?
curved. They're all
Yeah.
sorry.
So, Commander Cody, the original one, none of them have had a head sculpt, so this is the first.
Yep, there's that. Yeah,
Um,
great point.
Commander Cody is my favorite clone trooper. I love this packaging. I remember being in high school
Oh yeah,
and
it's tempting.
going to Walmart to hunt for figures. And this was the packaging on the shelf at the time. So this is a huge nostalgic hit for me.
Yeah.
I will own this. I love this so much.
Did you see the Clone Wars ones they did with those too, with the
Yeah.
Clone Wars stuff package?
Yeah, I
Those were
never-
pretty badass too.
I didn't watch Clone Wars because, I was out of high school and I was like, that's a cartoon. It's stupid. I was an idiot. Clone Wars is amazing.
It
So
is,
I missed the boat on Clone Wars. So I don't really care for that packaging like I do for this. So this is, I love this so much.
Yeah, I was exactly the same, Dean. They echo that exactly.
Yeah, I was tempted to get the Clone Wars one just because of the packaging, but I already had the figures. I'm not going to display. I'm at the point where I'm opening all my Black Series.
Yeah.
I'm not displaying boxes. There are the
This-
few rare ones, like I've the George Lucas. I'm not going to open that up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is one where it's like I already have a clone Commander Cody, so I don't need to open this. So I'm getting it specifically to keep it in the
yeah,
box.
Right.
that's where I
Which-
thought
yeah.
about with the clone ones, but that's where I'm like, I don't need to display sealed Black Series.
Now, is this a 3.75
That's-
inch like the originals, or it's
No.
No,
it's a
these are all
6?
6-inch. These are all
Okay,
6.
that's gonna look really. That's gonna look
Sick.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good move, Dean.
But as Equan knows, I'm at a space premium, so I can't be displaying boxed Black Series.
Dude, you got a wall. Put a little pin in the wall and hang it.
Yeah, move
Yeah,
that
that's what I
lava
do.
lamp, Badfish.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe one day. Now we're getting into the classic size here for you, Chuck. 3.75. I need to get back to my notes. This I know who this is. I'm just had the wrong window. This is $16.99. Is coming out also, I believe, summer 2025. Aura Singh. Yeah, summer 2025. This is our bounty hunter Aura Singh. Look at the size of this freaking rifle. It is hilarious. The hair is kind of cool. The hands are insane. Like, look at the size of those hands compared to
Holy
her.
crap.
They're like the size of her forearm. More than half her forearm is her hands. I don't remember her having Greedo style hands, but apparently she does. It's fucking wild.
And that scale, $16.99. Come on.
Yep. These
I'm
are
not-
$23 in Canada. Almost
I'm not-
$25.
I'm not feeling that. No. Also, I don't think I know. I know her. I've seen her all the time, but I don't know this character's space in the lore.
So she's in the Clone Wars, and as you can see, the Phantom Menace card here
Yeah.
on the right.
They show her in the pod race. I know that.
Yes, very
Yeah.
quickly, and that's it.
But she plays a bigger role in something I don't know about. Perhaps
She's in the Clone Wars pretty heavily.
pretty heavily.
Right?
Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen Clone Wars too, so I'm positive she's in there with all the other bounty hunters. Quite a bit. I've
With
seen
her
the
big
Clone Wars like
hands.
2 or 3 times, but it's been like 6 years since I watched it.
She just cracks lobsters, just like.
Oh yeah.
Bro, with them thighs too, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like very. Don't get me wrong, she's an alien, but look at this like proportions here on the right. Like the arms are just way. Out
Bro,
of
the
proportion.
arms are like past the knees. If you, Jesus, they're like
Yeah.
below the knees.
Yeah, they're not good.
No likey.
Yeah. Like, and in comparison, look at where the arms are on this figure, whoever the fuck this is. Lieutenant Callahan from Ahsoka,
Oh,
$16.99, summer 25. Sure, cool. I mean, it's always fun to have a different rebel pilot if you're kind of that army builder. Cool color scheme on the helmet, but no, thank you.
she's
Yeah,
a
these-
New Republic pilot.
Yeah, these are the cops that are pulling over.
Yeah,
The
the
bean
cops
in
that
the
suck at their
beginning.
job.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh yeah, I don't
Look
even
at their job.
totally forgot she's on the speeder. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sabine,
Hey,
the
there she is.
Peridia, this is going to be $39.99 summer 2025, coming with the Howler. It's always fun to see beasts in Star Wars. They're still making them. Price is $40, so you're paying $17 for the figure, and almost
Just get that.
25ish.
Oh my
Get
god,
that-
these TVC prices, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TVC prices are nuts.
Get that Mythic Legends cackler and put Sabine on that.
$40, yeah. Compare what you're getting at Mythic Legions, what we talked about earlier, for $40. Don't get me wrong. There's Star Wars, there's a license, all that stuff, but the sculpt, the accessories, the paint, for $40, the type of stuff you're getting, I don't know. It's really,
It's almost inexcusable at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that,
crazy.
That looks like Sabine's on the cackler out in front of the grocery store. You put a quarter in and it goes like
yeah,
back
that
and forth,
cackler
right?
was $40,
It's
bro.
like-
Bro, that's hilarious, Chuck.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
You deserve better, Sabine. Get out of there.
So, and the 2 snake ones are $45, to give you an idea, and then
Yeah,
the $40 for the freaking Golden Pride, the Roman soldier one that I was considering. $40 for the Roman soldier, or I could get this. All right.
Yeah, from
That's
a
an easy-
subpar television show.
Easy choice.
Yeah. Hoth Battle Gear Imperial Snowtrooper from Empire Strikes Back. Same price as before, $16.99. Summer 2025, I believe, for this one. There's one of these in here that are spring, so I'm just trying to be careful. Or there's 2 of them. This one's spring of 25.
I need
Johnny 10 Grasp in chat says Ross $3.99 for sure.
Yes,
I don't think he's
big
lying there. Yeah,
Big time.
Yeah, I need a bunch of snowtroopers because I have the Legacy AT-AT, or what the hell is it called?
Did they army build these yet, Equan? The 4-pack?
the snowtrooper. No,
Wait
just
for a
the regular
4-pack, team.
snowtrooper.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to ruin the card. You'll spend less, and you can get the 4-pack of them. They'll maybe even come with different weapons.
There you go.
That I would wait for that. I'd be shocked if they don't do that.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be on
those
Pulse
are-
though, probably.
Yeah, but you'll get free shipping if you have Pulse, and then it's 50. It's like rather than 17 a figure, it's like what, 12 ish.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's worth it, I think, Dean, waiting. Grab one, obviously, maybe on card, but this I might have to grab because the Cantina's coming. Dr. Evazan,
Yeah.
however you want to say it. This is your man who gets his arm cut off. Now,
He's wanted in 12 systems.
The shocking part, he doesn't come with a cut off arm. It does like.
Oh,
He
he,
doesn't get his arm cut off.
he doesn't get his arm cut
Or
off.
sorry, my apologies. I'm thinking of Ponda Baba. This is Ponda Baba's friend. So my bad. He shouldn't come with it. No
He's a
drink though,
wanted
I
man.
guess. But there you go. You got to
This
use all the
looks-
cups in your cantina.
This looks suspiciously like an old figure.
Does it look old? Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like a new sculpt or new. In fact, I'm gonna look it up right now.
This looks like a bad render.
He's a wanted man, just not by us.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a good point. That's a very good point, John. Well, actually, though, I do want it, so that's wrong. Never mind. I need this for the cantina, probably.
You did lead with that, Badfish. That's all right.
because of how like the black series of this character like is literally everywhere at Ollie's in every aisle. Like
That's a
that's
good
all I
point,
think
too.
about. I just think about Ollie's whenever I see this guy now. Dude, they
I'm-
made so many of these black series of this guy. Jesus.
Let's
waiting.
hope they do the same.
I need rooted chest hair before
Yeah, the chest hair is bad.
dive in. Yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Are you sharing or?
Yeah, hold on. Share screen. This came out in 2012.
Hey,
Bro, it's the
This is the
same.
exact same figure. You could tell by this. This is what caught my eyes.
That's
The waist
funny.
section, the way the legs are on the new one. I was like, that looks like
on
an
the sculpt?
old style figure. Yeah, an old sculpt. It's literally the exact same figure.
He's got
Look
the
on
same
that,
chest hair paint.
Arguably with
So
worse
the
paint.
sculpt might be different. The sculpt might be different. The nose might be different. I'm not sure.
it looks pretty close.
The eye looks maybe different. Like the eye looks larger. I think the eyes are different. Like look how large the eyes are. The eye on the right is definitely bigger than the eye on I'm able to compare them right now. I have my other screen up.
Yeah, so
I
this
see
is
the body I think is the same though.
yeah, this is number 57.
I would almost guarantee that's a new sculpt though. The sculpt looks way different in my opinion. From what because I'm looking
MSRP,
at
$10.
Yeah, $10.
When I see this one, I think I don't like you, and when I see the new one, I think I don't like you either.
He doesn't like you either.
That's 100% a different sculpt. I can tell.
What, head sculpts?
Yeah. The body looks
the
the
body-
same.
Pretty close.
Well, this one has ankle
The
articulation.
body's-
What about the other one?
Yeah, it does. I would say the body is 100% the same because it even has the same. See this cut right here?
Oh, yeah.
It has that same sculpt there. The paint job is way worse on the other one, but this is much smaller. The sculpt itself, the eyes are smaller, and the nose is smaller.
Yeah.
But
Even has the same hands.
great catch. The big old hands there again. Definitely the same body though. But
You hate
That's
to
okay.
see it.
I might. That's where I might just. Where I was saying to Chris, and I don't know if I said it on the show, I will grab loose TVC to fill out that cantina. 5 POA. I don't give a
Bro, I'll
shit.
look what I got. I got
I
a
don't care. They
whole-
don't have to be TVC fully articulated. I'm gonna pose them once, probably, and never touch them again.
Yeah, I'll see what I have. I have a whole fucking drawer of fucking Star Wars shit.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll find fill out that cantina over the next 20 years. I don't need to buy them all these on TVC card when they release them with it. I can buy used ones or loose ones or whatever down the road. And I'm not going to go nuts buying them, filling out the cantina. But anyways,
Your commitment is admirable.
too much fucking shit. Speaking of shit, coming and filling out TVC crews. The Ghost is prepping to ship. Check your emails. Verify your addresses. I believe some people are getting it in hand. Yakface is saying that I think there were some pictures of some people having it like boxes, but it's getting ready to ship is what this is saying. So I need to double check. I don't think I've had my address incorrect for a while. So
It's just in case you moved or something.
oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, for me, I'm pretty sure I'm good. I had issues with a NECA order recently. I had to put a different address, and I can't change it, so I have to call them because they don't let you change it on their site. It's fucking stupid.
Good luck with that. Jesus.
I know.
They send out a piece of regular mail and wait till they get returned to sender, then they send your shit out.
I will say, I've emailed them. They have corrected my address on previous orders when I moved, and they eventually, it was 2 years, I think? I have to double check. 2 years, I got my April O'Neil signature card eventually.
That was ridiculous.
I couldn't believe it. So I will always say, you never know, NECA. As much as I hated on them for a period of time, they did end up hooking me up and came through. Very quick. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's because they found like a random April O'Neil signature edition in the employee bathroom or something in the cupboard, and they're like, "Oh shit, let's send one out."
Batfish, he's been talking about it. So we're gonna not even touch this, other than you have till December 2nd to order this at 11:59 p.m. They have given the Tully figure. They were not even close to hitting the Tully backer, early bird backer in 2 weeks. So for Halloween, they gave it to everyone. And we're at 9,202 backers. So it's not even funded yet. It will fund. I'd be shocked if it doesn't. But this was only going to be if they funded in the first 2 weeks, which they haven't even funded yet. But yeah, I'd be shocked if this doesn't fund. Yeah. So this is at 9,000 backers.
This was their chance to reissue some of the plasma figures to go with the Ecto-1. But I guess you can just get the deluxe and get the guys in the gray jumpsuits instead.
How much is it?
It's
I have it in my notes, so I'm trying to fix $324.99 for the base model, and I think $400 for the deluxe. Yeah, $400 for the deluxe. Always on USB-C.
Yeah, it's lights and sounds. It's gigantic. It's a 112 scale, true scale Ecto. They actually said they sized it up a little bit bigger. So my Mezcos can go in front of it and not look weird. And then it comes with 4 figure. If you get the deluxe, 4 figures, well, the 4 Ghostbusters, and then the Ghost, the Librarian Ghost, and Slimer.
Yes.
So like 6-ish figures, 5.5.
I am just very quickly editing something here for our Hot or Not because I didn't get to add all of them.
Equan, did you back the Ecto one?
Yeah, I'm getting. I back to one of the deluxe ones.
Nice.
But the thing I don't like is the stickers are they're basically decals. So you got to commit. Like, do you want an Ecto 1A from the second movie, or do you want an Ecto 1 from the first movie?
They said they're removable decals.
Yeah. So what happens?
Yeah. I don't know.
What that means? Like, you're gonna fuck it up, and then one of the corners is gonna fold into it and stick onto the sticker, and you're gonna ruin it. So
they said they're gonna give you multiple sheets, is apparently the case, but here's the thing that scared me about it. In one of the interviews, I wish I could remember which one. I think it was the one where he was. I can try find it, but basically, it was him saying that they're still trying to figure it out, sort of. They're still engineering them, which to me says they're confident they're going to be removable and all this stuff, but then at the same time, they still haven't apparently figured it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That worries me a little bit when they say they're going to be removable, but then in the same interview they said, I'm going to find the exact wording actually, if I can for you there, but it was very. If you YouTube, there was a couple interviews, and I think it was one of the more popular ones. But yeah,
you gotta just make them out of window cling material like that.
Yeah.
I want one though. But
Oh, you didn't back it yet?
not yet. I mean, it doesn't charge until the day the campaign's done too.
Yep.
So you can just back it. But yeah, who knows? We'll see. Let me get us back into the slideshow here. All right, hot or not? Dean, start us off. This is the whole SH Figure Arts Lord of the Rings.
Hot.
Hot or not?
Definitely hot.
Alrighty.
The price is kind of high, but I still think pretty hot.
Chuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with hot. It's Lord of the Rings. If you're an SH Figuarts guy and you've been waiting for Lord of the Rings, here it is.
Yep. And face prints look okay. Soft goods finally for SH. And yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, and also just a new contender in this scale for this line. We've kind of had not the greatest options as we were discussing earlier. When it comes to this scale, you kind of had the doo-doo picks with some of the options that were there before, at least with the Diamond Select ones. All right, Back to the Future 3, the Time Machine, the Choo-Choo Time Machine. Dino.
I'm gonna go not.
Wow.
If you want something from Back to the Future, it's not the train, it's the DeLorean. So I can't see this doing particularly well. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm out of touch, but that's where I'm going.
Chuck.
Yeah, I think Dean kind of hit the nail on the head there. I'm gonna also go with not. I like this movie and I like this property, but this just isn't the piece that I would get. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, unless it scales well with your 7-inch with figures, which it doesn't. So I don't even know what the purpose. I don't know. I'm not gonna be mean about it, but no.
I'm gonna be the contrarian, and not just because you guys all said not. I'm gonna say hot for a couple of reasons. The use case, Equan, is if you have a scaled DeLorean that doesn't have figures, this can sit with it. If you have 1 and 2, there is that, that person, they have everything. What do you buy them? There's that Back to the Future collector who has everything. They have all the variations of the DeLorean. They don't have a die. Possibly, that's another point. Die cast version of this. Who else is doing this? I like when companies do stuff that no one else is really doing. Something different, something unique. And vehicles are always that kind of different thing. But I definitely see your guys' points. But I think there are those collectors who already have the DeLoreans and whatnot. And then I've heard people begging for this in 6 scale, like saying they want to see this in 6 scale.
Dude.
So
A train?
That's insane.
yeah, which is insane. So, but the fact that people are talking about, there is some demand, I think, there. But yeah, I'm gonna just say hot, especially if it lights up. So yeah, we'll see.
6 guy, put your kids in there. You know?
I know, Jesus. The dragon, the
Hot.
green dragon,
Hot. Smoke.
burning fire dragon,
This is
hot,
scorching hot, man.
like melting rock into
Dracarys
molten hot
bro.
magma.
As hot as those flames coming out the front of it, man.
Yeah, I think I
Yes,
think we're all on the same page. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we had to talk about it again. It needed its props, and then the whole line, just I'm talking Reign of the Beasts. Forget the RPG in this thing. Just the
Bro.
Reign of the Beasts. Does Mythic
Hot.
Legions do anything that's not hot?
Yeah.
I
They
don't
always
think
have
so.
bangers
This is
each
hot.
wave.
Yeah, even the stuff that I don't particularly like, the snakes in this wave, I would never buy that, but I could look at it objectively and be like, damn, that's fucking cool. Like, the sculpt work alone is
Look at
amazing.
the paint on this crest on his
Yeah,
chest.
then you add in the
Right
paint
here.
work, the articulation, the price. Like, yeah, Mythic Legion's always on fire.
Yeah, definitely hot. I think this is the. I don't collect these, but I always think they look great. I admire them when I see them in packages, and on the rare occasions that I've seen them loose, you know, they're a figure I gravitate towards and want to pick up and kind of check out. You know what I mean? So if someone had them in their collection and was like, "Oh, check it out," I'd be like, "Okay," I would reach for one of these and check it out. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then again, like I try to every wave. There's like something I always want. You know, they're really good about that. So,
Mhm.
and again, I want two of these, and I might go down a dark path with this gladiator one. So we'll see. But I want those two.
See, and that's the thing. Like you said, there's always something cool, and there's something that cool that I want, and then there's like 3 or 4 other really cool things that I want as well. But it's just there's too much coming. Like I think the genie is cool, and this and the knoll, but I just can't. I think I just want the Roman kind of gladiator and the lion. But yeah, burning hot too. Mythic Legions is just. When I saw it originally, I was like, oh, they look cool. The paint's really nice, but I don't know if I could justify the price because for me the conversion hits as well. So it's still a little pricey, but I think the hype is real. All right, just to compare, $40 right here, $40, $40, $40. Dino, you're on mute. Sorry.
Yeah, this Ahsoka's. It's not hot. It's. It's. I have nothing nice to say about this.
Bro, they,
Maybe it's because I'm comparing it to what we talked about earlier in the show, but I mean, just look at how dull the paintwork is on this. It's just disappointing. For what you're paying for, they should be giving you much more. This is crazy.
Even Sabine looks sad to be on the back of
Dude.
the howler there. So yeah, I'm gonna go with not. I feel like, well, if you really want it, you'll run into it somewhere else at an after market store, a Ross or an Ollie's for
Yeah.
probably $10. So
Dirt cheap. Yeah.
that's a no for me.
dude, they literally just did a deluxe Sabine already, and now they're gonna repackage her with a howler. And dude, I already can see it. I can visualize this thing being in the clearance section at Walmart.
Uh-huh. This looks. I just noticed this looks like a big rubber band. Real thick
Yeah,
one.
they don't. They use the same one for all of them, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not hot on the. Oh, sorry, ladies and gents. Not hot for this one. It's just the price point. Not as I said. It's kind of cool they're doing beasts. So I still like to see them doing beasts. So it's nice to see that, but not enough to make it hot. So, and then Sebulba, I'm just gonna say hot because I'm just gonna quickly jump in and yeah, I want to grab this. So yeah, I love the little aliens. They're giving Phantom Menace some love.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dean.
Yeah, I think there's so many cool aliens in Star Wars that they haven't made figures of, and seeing this is very cool.
Christopher, Mr. Mom collects shots fired.
Wait, I don't know what that means.
If you you gotta watch Mr. Mom and see his latest video that premiered about a few hours ago. The the what's the word? The lines have been drawn in the sand.
Oh shit!
Oh,
He-
God.
He was
Okay.
called out. He was called out hard by another group of streamers about how he was going to review the Batmobile, and it is not what happened. He definitely gave it a fair shake. They said they basically, to give it a rundown, they said he was not going to give it a fair shake and was not going to return it, but he did return it and did give it a pretty fair review, I believe. And then he just opened his he just got the replacement and showed some of the issues with the replacement. So I just was watching because it's very curious how that was going to turn out. But definitely still some issues with his replacement. It's better, but it's still not. I don't know if it's $1,500 better. But
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So sorry. Let's go.
Anyway,
Sebulba.
like
Yeah.
any honestly anything that's not a repaint or a re anything, is a win for especially for Star Wars because man, this line is especially the Black Series. Man,
Great point. Yeah.
they've been just doing repaints and reissues like freaking every time, and now they got a new figure. So I support this.
Yeah,
This
I'll
year
say.
especially, they've
Yeah.
been doing so many reissues.
Yeah,
I think especially if like what Dean said, there's never been a Sebulba, so it's kind of cool to like. Well, now I guess of all the characters they have made so many of and so many redone, it's like, oh, this is the first time he's gonna get a solo figure. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's so many pod racers too. It's like you could do any
Yeah.
of those characters. Yeah.
Well, there's a hope, and we saw those cool aliens earlier today, like all the Jedi and stuff, which are they're kind of alien-esque character. Yeah, they're humanoid, but Shakti and stuff like that. So there were, but for earlier part of the year, they were just doing they were doing Rex, Fox, another Trooper, all Trooper basically reissues. It was
yeah, a lot of
hilarious.
those. Yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think that speaks to more of the state of Star Wars.
yes,
You know,
I agree.
that it's like, fuck, what do we sell? What do people even want to buy? And it's like, well, they like clones. They like the old shit. Let's start doing that. I mean, prequel figures? Are we fucking kidding? They're actually like selling well? Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean?
Well, look, and it even comes with the little snack, so you can pose them with the Jar Jar you bought earlier.
There you go.
Oops. $10 off with code CW Legolas and CW Nazgul. These are ending, actually. This is a perfect time to mention it. These are ending on the 26th, technically, the pre-order cutoffs for these. Kit confuses me, though, sometimes. He has pre-order cutoffs from last year. They said they ended last year. I can still add it to cart.
yeah. That means
So
he's got a couple more that he like
This
adds
I
on a little bit more at the end.
this I maybe believe a bit more because it might be controlled by Anart, but get your pre-orders in with $10 off. And there are some for there's a couple other ones that are on there now for Kit that we have updated with other codes. I have to check those. And don't forget to nominate for the 2024 Collecting Weekly Awards for a chance to win a $50 gift card. Winners are selected on December 17th. Make sure you tune in for that live. It's always a fun time. We've always got a bigger panel. It's a fun show. Everyone's celebrating the end of the year. The Christmas season this Christmas spirit is there. I'm already getting in the Christmas spirit. I'm starting to listen to Christmas music. I listened to Christmas music before Halloween this year, though, so I'm a freak.
Wow, a lot of
Sick
Mariah
freak.
Carey. Nice.
No, not Mariah Carey though, but that's one of my favorite memes is it's coming, and it's got this guy looking back, and it's the Mariah Carey spike on Google Trends every year. And the 50K giveaway, shout out to Sam Gifts. We've got another one coming up, ladies and gents. Keep an eye out for that. And I can read this, or do you want to do the honors, Gene? It's up to you. I don't mind.
I did it on Tuesday. You go ahead.
Yeah, I figure you have to do it all the time. So, all right. Shout out to the 3 Beelers: Captain Fordo, Ian Seabee, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, King Louis, Mark Pearson, my spirit animal, Paul Schreiber, Equan on the panel, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, David Jones, Sam Gist, Joao Breda, Thomas Clark, Eric Switzer, Six Guns Figs, Billy Badfish, Joe Chutbeaks Corpus, Luke Skywalker, Danny Lee, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Big Ol' Fern, Caesar Mariquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Martin Bomonsky, Rick DeGregorio, Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Alad Morgan, Tukathri, Jumbo, Helldivers, Wah, Derek Biziadinsky, Aries Portillo, Alvin J, Mario Delgado, Arelis Delgado, Toy Cartel, Siscale Collector, Jumbo, to the Helldivers as well, Jared Gagne, Alberto Cortez, Big Rib, Trevor Weed. Shout out to Jared Gagne again. He's getting that double love as always. Matt Clevenger, Dalmatin, Stephen Pritchett, Sean Utzi, Scott Bradley, Steve and Maria Stanley, Eric Manzanares, Louis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Exodus, Abe Dunk TV, and Gigi the Judgmental. Let's go. The November Patreon benefits: the Merry Oxmas sticker or magnet, pretty cool. And TBA sticker, I believe it might be a duck related. We'll
duck.
see. I don't know. That might get held off because there's December. They might go more Christmassy. I don't know. It might be just be right into the duck.
We had another one in the works. I sent it to Zach. I don't know if he's finished it. But.
Oh, okay, so there you go. And I think that's it. No, sorry. We've got Hot Seat. We've got our Patreon levels. The Hot Seat at $5 a month. You get all the digital benefits. Ox After Dark in the Patreon chat, weekly shout out, and Discord. Join the Discord. At $7.50, the Sweet Angel tier gets you all those digital benefits, including stickers sent straight to your door, and the Ox After Dark replay is included. Sorry, in the Hot Seat, I believe. Certified Crispy at $15 with the Certified Crispy certificate on first pledge, assistance with figure fixes, because he's gonna 3D print you all that stuff. This is probably all news. What a Guy tier at $25 gets you. I think there's still a couple of those first Pog sets. I should have bought one. Doubles of all the stickers we send, and all the benefits in the previous tiers. International postage above $5 will be charged at cost for the Pogs. And stickers are sent every month now, just as a reminder. So we do 2 months at a time, as you can see here. And yeah, the YouTube channel members: Absolute Irwin, Alvin J, Andrew Gibo, Benjamin Hansen, Big Ol' Fern, Bob Dylan, CC, 3PO, Chris V, CT603, DJ Daminator, Doc Smizzle, Equan Fat Batman, Gare Bear, Good Ol' Spotchka, Gotham Cenobites, Justin Sports Cards, LV Avenger 702, Mark Pearson, Mike Litteris, Money Mendez, OG Fan, OMFG Rick, 16 Figure Focus, Paul Schreiber, Philip Fool, S-Beam, Sam Giss, Scarn Lord, SpongeBob SquareBalls, shout out, Sunnyvale Russ, Ben Thomas Show, Toy Mafia, and Exodus. Join the Patreon, or join the Peanut Gallery for $2.99 or 99 cents only for if you're already a Patreon to join the members. And you get member shoutouts. And here's our network. I think this is an old slide, funny enough. I think we've taken out the Mind Flayers web now. We've got the Tuesday show, of course, the flagship. We've got on Wednesdays After Dark. Thursdays we have on alternating nights the CW movie night and Small Talk. Just another Friday night. Shout out Chuck. There are so many shows that I need to catch up on, and then I'll watch your guys' review when I finally watch it. Like, I still need to watch all of the Marvel shows that I've missed since like Loki season 2, and you guys have covered it all. So if you miss something and you want a discussion about it after you've watched it, check them out. They've probably talked about it. And when it comes to pop culture, movie, and TV. And Mind Flayers Web, we have been on hiatus with D&D. I think we have some possible plans in the work when it comes to, I believe it's still the plan, will be in the new year. But we need to reconnect with the team and double check where we are standing. But I think we're looking at Divinity Original Sin 2, I believe, as the game, as our next plan for D&D. But games, there's still gaming going on, as you know. Zach is hosting his card store. He's buying cards. He's getting duck costumes. You never know what you might see on the network. It's been a crazy week. We had the red wave. We had the duck wave. We had it all. It was quite the time in America, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that was a fun show. Thank you guys for tuning in, everyone who tuned in. And show us your photography on Instagram. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into Small Talk. All the people live in the chat, on the replay, the panelists joining me. We had Chris. I didn't say at the start of the show where they were. Chris is busy doing life things. He doesn't have a streaming room. He's packing boxes. He's moving. And our boy Sean has his son to treat to a lovely dinner. I believe they went out for dinner tonight. So shout out to him and the boys who are here as well each week with us normally.
Yeah, great job, Badfish. You did a great job running it tonight, man. Well done.
Yeah, way to go.
Hell yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
but yeah, thank you boys for joining. And now we know, Chuck, you're a small scale collector. I didn't realize you were a small scale collector. And Equan, as always, love having you on. Wanted to get you back on but we've had a hectic few runs with my kid was bed sharing a month ago, and that was running around with that. The one episode I had to cancel. We just, oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then the pre-record as well, I couldn't get you in on. So, but yeah, hectic time. Lots of fun though. Love you guys. And I think that's it. Any other shout outs? Sorry from you guys. I'm rambling as I always do. Dean.
Any shout outs? I'll be on Will's stream tomorrow. Will Foxification starts
Hell
at
yeah.
4:15 CST. So I guess what is that?
5
6
Eastern.
5 Eastern. So 6 scale news. It'll be fun. But yeah, that's the only thing I got going on.
Chuck, you've had a bit of a different schedule lately. So what's the deal?
There's a little hiatus, about 3 weeks, which is unusual for us. But no, we should be back in the swing of things tomorrow. We have shows planned. Tomorrow we're going to cover the end of Penguin, the last 4 episodes.
Oh, see, I need to watch that show and see what I just said. I'll watch that show and I'll be like, you know what? The boys covered it. We got to go back and watch it.
Yeah. So looking forward to getting back with Double A into the Pod Lab and talking about Penguin, and then should be back to our regular schedule for weeks. Even the holidays don't really slow us down. Usually just this last 3 weeks is kind of that's actually kind of an unusual one. But again, if you guys don't know, Just Another Friday Night comes out here on the CW network, but also on our own channel. It's live, and you guys can join the conversation. We talk about pop culture stuff. We'll probably talk a little bit about that Tyson Jake Paul fight too tomorrow.
Oh wow! And I heard the ending of Penguin holds up. It's
really solid.
Kept the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Good to hear. Equan, any shout outs for yourself?
No, just I'll probably tune in. Well, I'm probably gonna tune into that Penguin show because that's still fresh in my mind, and it really tied it up at the end. So yeah.
We look forward to having you in the chat, Equan. Yeah, man.
Thanks. Yeah. And then, if you guys need a place to stay, let me know. And that's pretty much it. I don't know why I added that at the end. I don't know. I have nothing else to say.
just in case you get kicked out for buying that dragon.
There
you can come over to Equans. Yeah, honestly, that was a great show, guys. Had a lot of fun. Love talking Mythic Legions now. Dean, I know you're really deep into it, so I was glad to get you on for this one with all that heat coming from them. Fun show. We caught up a bit on some of the NYC news. I'm going to go eat some spaghetti. It's 12:20 in the morning, but I'm starving, so I'm going to go eat. Jumbo to everyone. Shout out.
Night, boys.
Bye.